That he asked for? What was in it?
Don't worry about what the fuck.
What's in my cup is in my cup. What my cup? What my glass cup?
Over there.
Who do I ain't have in my cup?
You ain't asked for it, and I ain't getting up no more. Can't get right then used all of
Dummy.
Can't get right used all of the goddamn who to get this for me.
It's my birthday.
That nigga got about 8 of the bitches.
I got one.
I
got one more.
Nah, I'm talking about the collective.
How many who to get this for me you get? Come on back, nigga. Why this thing on?
Get the ice too.
Why he went that way?
Get the ice.
What he doing?
I was thinking about getting a bill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gonna get
Well,
up
come
anyway,
on back, nigga.
Dummy.
Give me a couple cues. Appreciate it, brother.
That nigga went the long way. Then that nigga went the scenic route. I don't want that.
All he asked for was the cup. I know. But you asked for a bill. But you said you wanted a bill.
No, I think I'm gonna keep my cup. I don't think you didn't do your due diligence on that one.
That nigga said,
That nigga said,
get this from me.
I think this thing on, but we're gonna keep going through this shit because we need it.
Dummy.
Y'all get to see what happened behind the scenes, goddamn.
Part up. I'm changing my seat, goddamn.
Where your seat going?
I don't know, but it ain't gonna be right here.
Yeah, it is.
Whose seat?
Well,
you
I ain't
gonna
gotta get up no more to go get no shit.
What are you talking about?
I ain't gotta get up no more to
You
go
might
get
have
no
a little
shit.
refrigerator in there. We might.
I'm sitting away from that bitch. Wherever it's at, I'm sitting away from it.
No, we're gonna put it right
Just
there.
can't do good deeds, man.
I do it my life. I'm tired of goddamn getting up sometimes though. I am the closest to over here, so every time
It makes the most sense.
somebody got to get up, it's always me. So, them good
And when
deeds.
you was going to ask Todd, because it made the most sense.
It's been about 3 years of good deeds. Goddamn, somebody else turned the deed. My deeds is done.
You still behind on good deeds.
Who keeps score, Hootie?
I ain't keeping score. I don't know the score.
Who to definitely keep it
Just
going?
keep it.
I just know it's
just
a
do
lot.
it out of love, Hoot.
I don't love to get up and go get you niggas.
You should love that.
No,
What kind of nigga is you?
no, I'm good. I'm straight. Y'all
Why
got-
you moving your seat?
Just to get away from getting the bill.
When you move your seat?
The next time we record,
Where you gonna sit?
I'm sitting in the middle. Somebody got to move.
I tried that shit. It ain't as cool.
Can't
as you
sit
think.
here.
Who want to sit on the end? Somebody?
Because you're not going to be
I sit on the end. You want to sit?
Who,
You
me?
want to try?
Why
That's
not?
why when me and Stock did the podcast, we said in our same
Why you?
spots.
But why you don't think it's comfortable? Like
It's just weird.
It's
'Cause I'm
weird.
used to being right here. I'm used to looking
listen,
at my eye and
When I was there, I wasn't distributing the ball right. And then
was it simply because you was out of position or because you was sitting here
I'm
uncomfortable?
finna give you a good example, right? As I'm talking,
Mm-hmm.
just watch Todd. You see what I'm saying? You see how Todd doing? Now you start talking.
What up, Todd? He gonna swing that head.
He got the
Big tennis match.
he got the big swing. That nigga big swing. And that shit, the worst thing
You don't
ever.
want. You don't think that'll make you pay attention more though? Or maybe for you that's not good because
No,
you gotta pay attention.
I
to
got
that.
big, you know, like on Madden when you had, I got big vision.
Big Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I got big.
Peyton Manning had the whole
Swing
field.
that bitch nowhere, goddamn.
put
See,
it
I
in the
got
middle.
big vision right here, and even can't get right. He don't have to swing too far, but
no, I don't. I
But-
can keep him on the side. I know what he's doing, and then I could watch Todd.
but
But
Todd,
what's
that-
the issue with the swing though?
You know when you hear Todd go like, you know what I'm saying, and then yesterday he.
So I never really have to go
But-
outside of here.
But you can fix it.
Yeah.
You know, big move around, Mike.
Technically, can't wait. It's gonna be so static everywhere.
No, I ain't gonna move it around. But
I ain't talking about you, Todd.
Todd.
He be
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
gonna be
hold
playing
the
with
damn
that
bike. Pause.
Oh yeah,
He need to. His head moves so much. But I get it.
That's
though.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
I
Big
get
swing.
it. I get it.
I sat in that seat one day.
2 weeks. 2
Two
weeks. You gave it 2
episodes.
weeks. You gave it 2 tries.
My face don't have to move much right here. Just my
Oh,
eyes.
our first episode back, you tried it. Well,
It's-
I guess our first two.
No, it's the offense, man. Like it's just the way the offense flow. Like
Right.
you know,
distributes different.
give me this shit at the top of the key,
Scotty.
and I'm gonna get us into the flow. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing from the wing.
Right.
He the wing, man. He'll forward.
I got you. I think
Yeah.
I'm over forward too. But I
Hey.
can distribute that thing too.
Yeah,
So you gonna-
That's the point.
Point
I'm the
forward.
point guard.
I'm a point forward.
You the shooting guard.
I'm talking real hoops.
You the shooting guard. Forward. Center.
I'm
Sean Bradley.
I'm a stretch four.
No, you like Sean Bradley.
Sit here and stretch. Go over there and stretch for 4 minutes.
What's that big tall nigga that was real sorry?
George
Mearson.
George
Big George Mearson.
That nigga was 7
George
foot.
Mearson.
Got it.
I'm a
Big
stretch
lurch.
four all day. I do it all.
You stretch 4 times a day.
Some of our listeners probably like, what the fuck they talking about? But we'll get to some of you talking about. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we said every week. We never leave. It's episode 124. Yes, 124 episodes. The Consistent Podcast. That's what we need to change our name to, because that's what we do. We're not going anywhere. We just love what we do, man. It's a good time for us. As always, feeling good, feeling great. Shouts out to all the people on the front lines. Pandemic numbers are kind of coming down, but I did see Alabama looking a little crazy. I got some stories about Florida and Texas and all that shit going on with spring break. We'll get to that.
South got something to say.
It's Sunday, March the 21st, which means it's my motherfucking born day. You dig?
Happy birthday, cuz.
Hey.
You old as fuck now.
Yeah.
You older as fuck.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But by the time y'all hear this, it's gonna be too late. So send your cash apps on through. Send your pictures, whatever you're gonna send.
You're not gonna post your cash app?
What you mean?
On Instagram?
Nah,
your cash app up there?
find it.
If you
Google me,
if you
nigga.
really want to do it, you can find it, huh?
Google me. DM me.
Lame
Do it out of love. Do it out of love. Don't get
I
mad.
hate when niggas do that.
Google me.
No, post their cash app on their
Yeah,
birthday.
that's pretty corny. On any day, I ain't giving mine.
Well,
out there
yeah.
unless we got some business.
But that's
going on.
lame as hell.
I'm finna post it now.
Begging
Post
ass.
that
Oh,
shit.
begging ass. Nigga out here begging.
It ain't cool when women do it, but I kind of understand that one because it be thirsty ass niggas, so you might as well capitalize.
Them niggas
But
send that
when
100.
niggas do
them
it-
niggas send that 100 think they finna get that date done.
No, not gonna happen.
Gonna get a thank you. Thank you. Thank you in the heart emoji. Nigga, you paid $100 for a thank you,
You ever
in the
did
heart
some
emoji.
extra spectacular thinking that the shit was gonna work and it didn't really work?
Shit,
Didn't
some
work.
regular shit, goddamn.
I helped somebody move one time. I was thinking like, who
Hell
up in there now,
yeah.
baby? I think
Gave
I
your
had
ass
borrowed,
a-
I had
gave your
borrowed
ass a slice
Todd
of
truck and
pizza.
everything. I didn't get a thing. You understand? That shit didn't work at all.
You talking about move was me and Mark was moving one time, goddamn. We had hired a couple workers to move our shit, like my boy was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's time to pay him. I'm about to pay him thinking I'm breaking them all. My boy looked at this shit like, where the rest at? I'm like, whoa, you better get away from here. You better take this shit.
Nah, nigga, don't pivot away from what I said, nigga.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That-
No, nigga, y'all ain't finna leave me out on the hook. Have you ever?
Yeah, I have. I definitely have. And it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. Let's just leave
Tried
it
and
there.
fail. I definitely
Right.
tried and
You know
failed
what I'm
before.
saying?
There's one
Can't
time
win them
I-
all. Can't
And
win them all.
I remember one time I had put some fish on the grill.
They gonna put that fish on the grill.
Boy, that shit was so funny. Boy, I can't get right. How you feeling?
Nigga,
Where
don't
we at?
tap me.
Oh, I'm good, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, man. How I'm feeling? My hands are fucking sore, fool. I never knew your hands
Stupid.
could get
Why?
sore. From top golf last night,
I
guys.
know why. I just wanted the listeners to know.
My shit sore. Both hands sore as fuck, man. But we had a blast last night. Week was cool. Week was good. A lot of working, but we got to enjoy the fruits of our labor last night when we went out and, as the girls would say, let our hair down, man. And that shit was fun. Can't get right got there talking about I'm leaving after 6 swings. 30 swings in, my boy was having fun. He didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit go.
I damn sure was planning on leaving about 10:30.
No, we kicked it, man. We hung-
10:30?
Yeah, I left out that bitch for 12:45.
Yeah, that nigga, my man told us y'all table in at 12, nigga. We was still swinging. You know what I'm saying? We was just still swinging. But happy birthday to my dog, man. Week was good. How about you, Todd?
Yeah, man, pretty good week. Along with my nigga Stock birthday, it's my niece's birthday. Me and Taylor rode down to Mobile yesterday for her 4th birthday.
Happy birthday.
So
Happy,
young
happy.
Grace, happy birthday.
Young Grace.
Yeah, young Grace, man.
Happy birthday, young Grace. My Grace old.
That was hooting. That was hooting.
Skoda!
I love my baby. She look good for her age, but she old.
You love your wife?
Keep going.
That nigga said she look good for her age. Yeah.
But yeah, man,
My name Bennett.
That's a
my
compliment.
name
ain't in
Paul.
That's a
And
compliment.
that shit between y'all.
You can't get mad for compliments. Can you get mad at compliments?
They do.
That backwards
Yeah. That's-
compliment, yes.
No, it's
Man, you
not.
know what compliment? It'd be hard for me to tell. You ever seen like a bigger woman or anything, and you be like,
I've never seen a bigger woman, first of all.
"What?"
All women are the same
that's,
size.
That's true. But you be wanting to say like the same size woman. Oh, you lost a little weight. Like, oh, it look good. But I don't be knowing if that's a compliment,
Compliment or not? I think that's just my thinking. It may be wrong. I think anytime you tell a woman she look like she lost weight, it's a compliment, in my opinion. But they might take it out. You thought I was big before? But I don't know. So,
Yes, I did.
right
That's
again.
why I never complimented
so
you.
I'm
before.
back. I'm gonna do this.
Exactly. Yes.
So you
back.
can't compliment them because they was bigger?
Hey, I take a mental note. I'll never compliment your ass again. And when you get back bigger, I'll remember that.
You gonna say something about that? boy?
Oh, you look a little
like you
different.
gained a few.
Yeah. So my week was pretty good. Just get away from that shit there. So yeah, you know. How about yours, Joe?
I had a dope week. Kicked it with stock last night. That was dope. Just everybody vibing. Had a great time. But pretty much that was it. Shout out my boy Carvel Jones. He's a listener. He's going through something. Shout out, praying for you. But
Shout out, home.
But besides that, how was your week, birthday boy?
Birthday boy. It was a cool week, man. Did a little work. I don't know how everybody feel, but I was just gonna take a time and Dez can, take care of whatever he need to take care of. If we need to, change.
Oh, hang on before you do that. Does your wife know how old you are?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Todd, does your wife know how old you are?
She actually had to remind me because I was wrong and she corrected me.
Yeah. Somebody's wife at this table do not know how, but he doesn't know how old he is either, or his wife.
So whose fault is it?
I guess it's his.
Well, to be fair, that's somebody he talking about is me. But to be fair, she said it last night. She's like, I don't know how old are you. You 36, which is right.
No, I just heard her say to the waiter, this is his 36th birthday.
It wasn't after 36. I mean, it wasn't. Goddamn, it wasn't after.
Nigga, what time is
Yeah,
that?
get your fucking hang up.
That nigga on double military. He got double military hours in his head over that 36, 15,
3600.
Right.
It wasn't after 12 yet.
But what time was it in China?
Shit.
Depends on this if it's daylight savings time.
Because I think if you change it by 1 hour, it's going to change it for 3 months, ain't it?
It might.
Y'all niggas is stupid.
Cool out, man.
We ain't got shit to talk about.
We're not the only ones who do daylight savings time either. You said that.
Get that nigga hoot.
Get him off.
When did I say that?
Last week.
I don't remember saying that.
You said we are one of the only countries who celebrate daylight savings time.
One of the only countries?
No, you say one.
You just said I said one of the only.
I know, but then I fixed it.
I don't remember saying it.
How was your birthday?
I just know.
I think you said something like in Europe or something, they don't do that.
Yeah, that's different.
It's wrong, too.
Shit, different and wrong.
Right, goddamn.
Dummy.
But nah, my week was cool. Like I said, we've been, working, grinding, trying to get everything straight. For people who don't know, I guess this is a good time to go ahead and get it out because it'll be coming soon. You'll start seeing information. We are opening a podcast and photography studio.
Hey.
It's called the Content Factory.
It's lit.
You will start seeing
Stuck
about
and
it.
it's up.
It's time.
Up and it's stuck.
So for people
I
who
don't know. Stuck up? Shit.
It's one of them motherfuckers.
So for people who out there who want to start a podcast or you don't know how to get your podcast started, come to us. We'll be happy to assist you with getting your content created. Just leave it, record it, leave it with us. We'll take care of it, put it out, distribute it to all the platforms. So this is going to be something new to the city of Birmingham that we're bringing. It's called the Content Factory. So all of our listeners, please go follow the page, like it, share it. We'll have more details to come soon. It's a photography side of it. Hoop can tell you a little bit more about the photography side of it. But if you're a photographer, you want to come in and shoot your pictures and things like that, or get pictures taken, holla at us. The Content Factory is your place.
So I am the main photographer of the studio. We'll rent it out to other photographers, but it's gonna be a vetting process. Not just any and everybody come in there. I'm just for real, and not just anybody can just come in there and take their photos, man. Because I've learned a lot of photographers do not rent their space out because of that equipment is expensive, and you got to make
You
sure
don't know
my
about
shit.
it messing it up.
Exactly. I don't want you altering it in a way I don't use it or that I'm familiar with or breaking it. Because that shit is expensive to replace. But we having all of that, man. So Content Factory, we going to be putting it out, be pubbing the sites, pubbing the social media.
What's all the socials, Des? Content Factory, BHAM, everything. Twitter. Yeah, Content Factory B on Twitter. Other than that, it's Content Factory BHAM on Instagram and on Facebook. We just now saying this, so if you go over there and it's only 3 people over there, don't judge us, motherfucker. Follow and spread the word.
Exactly.
It's new, bitch.
But no, one thing that did happen this week, right? We was in Content Factory and had a little photo shoot. Somebody booked it out. Shouts out to him. Already a good customer who come in and do what he need to do. But a lady went in to take her pictures. And when she got ready to take her pictures, she sat down. And my man came in, really courteous, hooter. He said, you want some music or something? She was like, sure. Older, mature lady. You can tell that, she's mature and, Who to
He
play?
put on Pooh Shiesty.
Wait a minute.
Kind of.
Bitch, suck my dick. Fuck you, hoe. Shoot you in your face. Bitch, suck my dick.
It was Apple, man.
Hey, the lady said, "Ooh, you don't have anything milder?" Who said, "Oh, this too harsh?"
No, it was Apple, man. I just
That lady was
pressed play.
clutching her pearls.
Man, she said, "Ooh."
I just pressed play, man. And
Man,
that's what
that
came
nigga
up.
push play that bitch, suck my dick, fuck you, hoe, shoot you in your face, bitch, suck. I said, who did come home, man? Ass dead.
It was Siri. Blame Siri.
She said, "Oh, you don't have anything a little milder?
Siri know
This
what I
too
like.
harsh." She was like, "How about some R&B or like some
You
blue?"
can click on the radio station.
I know.
You
I
can
just
do
pressed
R&B.
I did that, but initially I just wanted to get something going. Play.
That's who it
Bitch,
is.
suck my dick, fuck you, hoe, shoot you in your face. It got them said, "Damn."
It woke her up.
That's who it being fast again.
It woke her up.
Exactly why our bracket is called Dummies Podcast instead of our actual name.
So, excuse my language. Y'all know how we talk here. This is just a funny moment. This is what happened. Hopefully, Dez will clip that up or something. I don't know. But I thought that was funny.
It made her want to take some pictures.
It made her want to get the
Shouts
fuck
out
up
to her,
out of
man.
there.
Nah, she got it relaxed her a bit.
She said, "Woo."
Grab that chest and all.
Man, but look, when we went to Top Golf, I never knew a nigga could get injured driving golf.
Man, that nigga slashed his hand open.
I wasn't the only one. though.
Who did hit so many? That nigga hit that bitch so many times. That nigga slashed his finger open.
I was out
You
there.
cut
I was
your
working.
finger on
It's on the outside too.
Well,
It's on the
he,
inside.
like when I swung,
Hey,
this
listen.
nail went in there.
Hey, listen.
That nail went
I
in
know
You
there.
had to
on
go
your
find an
technique.
ambulance.
I know it was my birthday. And I had a great time. But
I
if
had
nobody had a great time. I know who had a great time.
I wasn't gonna let no money go to waste. I hit about 100 balls
Yeah, nigga,
straight.
we were through for an hour, and Huda kept finding balls. to
Like
come out
I
there.
didn't even know that shit kept making balls.
That shit was fun. Fool. Y'all said y'all wanted to learn. I was in there learning. Goddamn.
What was you learning?
How to swing that bitch. I was practicing my
How to
form.
get
It got
in that
my
bitch.
form
Yeah.
got better by the end.
I can't lie. Your form did look
It was
a little
okay.
sweeter on the layout.
Yeah, he got better.
Right, the ladder too.
Because that first
Shit. Anytime you do something 1,000 times, I hope you get it a little bit
It's
better.
better. Goddamn.
that first stance, that nigga was standing like a little linebacker over there.
know,
Ty, you don't understand. He was playing on both sides. And on one side, he was the only one playing.
But ain't one side left side swing?
No.
We had two.
No,
We had
they
two.
had
We had
two
two
bays.
bays.
Yeah, two
Okay.
bays.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The Smiths got big money.
Yeah,
Two bays.
bays. In the pandemic.
Hey, it's Stimmy week, baby.
Big cheddar.
Right.
Yeah, Stimmy week. Y'all
I had a
got y'all-
blast though. Goddamn.
Man.
I'm ready to go back.
I would definitely go back. That shit was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I hate
that was my first time going. I know y'all
That was your
went.
first time going?
I thought
Yeah, I
you
kept missing.
I've
I
only
kept
went
missing
once.
I was supposed to come and then I ran out of time, or I got there. Y'all was about to leave and shit, so I just met at the bar. You know
Let's
what I
go
mean?
back. It's about to get hot outside too.
Shit. When I got my check, I remember why I don't go as often.
Yeah, I damn sure remember. I was like, man, just this for drinks?
Nigga, I got 2 pictures and a chicken finger.
That was a good little bit.
But no, this week stimulus checks did drop. I don't think.
Congratulations to
Yeah.
the stimulus receivers.
Yeah, shouts out to stimulus. I saw that they were reacting saying that this is one of the biggest tax breaks or tax wealth transfers. Not wealth transfer because I don't think it made people wealthy. But if you think about stimulus and people getting $1,400 per person, but then per dependent and stuff, this is some big money for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And used right, it can.
Yeah, and
change
used
some
right,
things.
it can change some situations and change some things. And then you got tax season. You got, people can file their taxes right behind it and kind of do that. So, shouts out to the administration on getting that third stimulus check out and getting it, into the hands of people.
I know
It
people
was supposed to be something that said that it ended like 40% of child poverty or something crazy
That's
like that.
crazy. Dog.
That's $1,400.
But you know what I learned? Like,
Well, $1,400.
Well,
and
time
then-
3, 4.
Yeah,
something
but
like
I
that.
mean, when you think if somebody say you making $12K a year, I mean you working at McDonald's or something, struggling making $12K a year, that $3,000-$4,000 at one time,
I know
that's
we-
a game changer.
And I know we came on here last week and cracked the little jokes about go ahead, get your LLC, take over the world,
Yeah.
build your
Yeah.
bill. But honestly, with the stimulus as well as those taxes right behind, you really can.
you
do
can
some
do
shit.
you can do some shit.
You can
Like,
do some
you know what I'm
shit,
saying? Because like
goddamn.
if you got a goal of like getting out of some of your debt, or because sometimes that's a problem. Like sometimes, not only are you not making that much money, but you also owe so much money to extra debt because you're trying to, get yourself ahead. We all been there, and we all have to do what we have to do, when we leave here. But for situations like this, that's enough to be able to maybe take care of some of those little debts that was causing you an extra $60, $70, $100, $200 a month,
right?
To make it a little bit easier on you, on your living situation. So,
and I mean, just to free up some money, and then maybe you can go back to school. Maybe you can pay to get your realtor's license or trade. Or
that's true.
It could change your life.
And that's speaking from experience. I actually used that shit to pay down some debt.
But just don't believe these Facebook people. You can't go get a strip mall.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You gotta believe it. Just gotta believe it. Invest it.
I see the girl say, "Let me show you how to buy houses with your $1,400." Okay.
Did she show you?
I want for the click on that stupid ass link.
What if it's a nigga that is doing that though?
I think it is like the guy on who's on Breakfast Club, Caesar, whatever his name is. I want to say his first loan was like $1,000, and he pawned his wife engagement ring, and they was able to get their first property. So you never know.
No.
I mean, I ain't gonna say yes or no, but that's a big lie to go on the radio and tell.
And shit, people out on the radio. Shit, you put me on the radio, I can lie right now. I lie on this podcast every week.
He ain't lying.
What you lie about?
He ain't lying. He damn sure ain't lying about
What's
that
something
one.
you lying about?
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell the truth about lying.
Ooh.
But nah,
you
but
did
like,
last week, though.
but nah, like stuff like that, fool. It's really not for people. Like you got to get in a better position. Than,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't for everybody.
Don't try to do that shit because that shit is a money pit.
But for
Especially
some-
you fuck around and get the wrong house
Right.
and
But let's say
area.
let's say that's actually how some realtors start, and some people who flip houses, that's probably how they start too.
great. Jeff Bezos turned books into Amazon. That don't make. I mean, that's an anomaly. That just don't happen. So I'd rather do something tried and true. You get you a good trade, you can live the rest of your life very good.
I agree.
Now be a risk taker, cool, but that ain't gonna work for a majority of y'all.
It's a lot. It's oversaturated right now.
Yeah.
That shit. And most of y'all can't add. So
This nigga here, he can't help it.
Dummy.
You gotta throw some offense in there.
Y'all saw how that lady, she's suing Apple. She's saying that those little new Bitmojis and stuff that's the inclusive Bitmojis and stuff. She said that they stole them from her.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a lot of change.
how they stole
I'm
it from
finna
her?
sue too because
yeah.
I've been saying this shit for the longest. Like,
Right.
remember when they wouldn't have the black couples in relationships and shit?
So did she actually make a Bitmoji or something, or like how is it actually stolen
Yeah.
from her?
No. That's the question I want to know too, though.
No, listen.
Nah, nigga. Nigga. I don't care if
No.
it's your birthday. Sure.
No, I'm looking at him because I knew this question was coming, and I don't have the answer.
You should have got the answer then. Nigga.
Well, bitch, use your fingers. And Dez just quit.
Yeah, nigga, scream, man. You supposed to be practicing.
Dez
We-
just
we got a whole
Dez too comfortable.
We got a whole factory coming that we gonna
Get
need
on
to
that
scream,
nigga
man.
ass, Joe.
You supposed to
Dez
be over
too
there
comfortable.
screaming facts, man. I've been listening to Joe Rogan and his guy is
Every time he
amazing.
listens to Joe Rogan.
Screaming. He's screaming.
Let me tell you why it was their fault. Remember they?
Oh,
That was that week he.
yeah. Listen to Joe Rogan.
Rogan nuts.
No,
too,
he
though.
should have died.
Rogan nuts, goddamn.
Yeah, when you
He
listen
is
to
nuts.
him, you get that.
Nah, some of it be, go both ways.
Just
It
keep
goes
talking,
both ways.
nigga.
Oh, you finding the answer?
Yeah, let me see what I can find.
Hey, but
Unless she created her own Bitmoji app, I don't see how it goes. Because other than saying it, a lot of people could sue Apple for that.
Right, because they've been having emojis. Like, how the fuck you gonna sue them for?
you can't. Like, what?
Well, you can,
What?
because like
I
the
mean,
hot
you made
coffee-
the smiley face. Like,
Think about it. The hot coffee with McDonald's, you could sue for anything. So you know how it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta be
doing
early with it.
Yeah.
That nigga said McDonald's. Did you see they got a big meatball burger coming?
For what?
I don't know, nigga. You go to you eat meatball subs.
I
at Subway.
go to Subway. I ain't been to Subway in a minute.
Look,
but I-
man, I went to
That might be the
Subway.
bus sub
I went to
burger.
Subway with Huda one time. That nigga got a meatball sub.
and a steak
And
sub.
every one of those wet sauces, that nigga put every last one. Let me get the Southwest Chipotle. Let me get the ranch. Let me get the sweet onion. Let me get the oil and vinegar. Let me. That nigga had a slushy
wet
sandwich.
sandwich.
Can't have that dry.
Soggy bread.
Can't have that dry. You just gotta get a little bit just so you can get the taste. You know what I'm
You know how
saying?
Kobayashi and them be
Taste.
sticking up a hot dog? That nigga shit was wet like a motherfucker.
Can't have no dry ass sandwich. That bread be all in your throat.
Dummy.
and shit.
That nigga
So
put
the marinara sauce. was enough?
But it already got
Hell no.
marinara sauce. on it.
That's-
Man,
Right.
it is. No,
Who did put
that
every
Chipotle
wet,
ranch on top of that?
that
boy?
nigga put every wet sauce the niggas had in that bitch.
Not all of them.
Drop a little water.
A little honey mustard.
You got a
Little Sprite on that hole.
little acid.
Big sloppy sandwich eating ass.
You found the answer, goddamn, that you wasn't looking for?
Man,
fuck
fuck
that
that answer.
I thought he knew about the subject. I've been was gonna slide past that shit.
Fuck that answer, guy.
Nigga tripping.
Nigga sound like the choir in this hoe. Fuck that answer.
But I've been going out people like. Did y'all catch the Grammys?
I missed out.
Y'all didn't watch it.
I watched
But-
some of it.
But did y'all see the backlash from like the Meg and Cardi?
saw
I
it was
seen
up there
Right.
Cardi and Candace Owens beefing all week on Twitter and
Cardi
Instagram.
slapped the shit out of Candace Owens.
Yeah,
and
she don't want that
I
kind of
pay big money to see.
She don't
But
want
you
that
know,
kind of
she
shit.
her
Candace
final nail, and you know, if you want to see who won, like Cardi goddamn put a picture up of Melania naked, like posing in pictures
true?
and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, shut up.
Right.
Don't talk to me about it.
But my thing was because I wanted to get y'all point of view because all y'all have daughters, and first of all, they not sitting down watching. The Grammys ain't what it used to be. You don't sit down as a family and watch that shit on the TV. And plus, you don't think your daughter done already seen the WAP video? You know what I'm saying? On
Man,
YouTube?
with TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
They done seen everything on them websites.
Nigga Logan was in that bit. Body, yada, yada.
That's what Jessica was saying.
What the fuck going on with Logan the Stallion? Goddamn, like
Logan,
she was in
nigga
that.
said Logan the
Body,
Stallion.
yada, yada.
What the fuck?
Nigga didn't gave his daughter the Stallion title. Nigga
That
nuts.
shit fucked up. Well,
Hey,
seen this shit.
hey, they're just. I mean, I think they were just mad because of their color, but it wasn't because like just because they don't see it on the Grammys, which nobody's watching live, they gonna see it somewhere.
I give you one even better. Madonna. How many Grammys has she won? How much backlash has she ever gotten?
A lot of backlash.
Yeah. No. Oh well, they got it. They
From the
gave a
Grammys
little.
and their
I mean,
viewer.
you've heard saying. I just look at it like I really don't care. That's just me personally. It don't offend me or bother me, and the people who it does offend, shut the fuck up.
That
Like
lets you
they
know
ain't got
what it
nothing
was
to do
about.
with you. Like what Meg and Candace Owens? Why you got to say anything about that? How does that help you, harm you, do anything to you?
She got to say that. It's against black people. That's why we got to stop. Like I hate to even say that motherfucker's name. We
Candace Owens.
that girl.
That girl, my bad. I said the name.
Yeah, like her.
Nigga said that good.
Right. I'm glad you went there though, because I do want to ask this question. Like I know y'all say y'all didn't watch it, but a lot of us.
Oh no,
when
I
say
watched
us,
it on YouTube.
or,
I
like-
watched it
Okay.
3
well,
times.
Oh, the video.
Well, a lot of us have, they mysteriously won Grammys that should have been won by us a long time ago. Do you think that's damage control?
Yeah, they did sort of reverse racism.
Right. So
Could it be corrective behavior?
Yeah, whichever one. you wanna say.
Like with Nas or something. Like they
right.
went back and
they
gave
went back and
awards
gave
that
that
should
bitch
have
to
been.
Nas when they gave that bitch to what the nigga name is?
Malone.
Macklemore or
Oh,
some shit.
Macklemore.
They gave him Album of the Year when he was up against Kendrick, I think J. Cole and somebody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
They gave
But-
it to Macklemore.
but to be
they gave it
honest-
to Nas this year.
But to be honest, I think Nas had the best album during that time frame.
It's
To
true.
me, I think he should
He
have
had
won.
a pretty dope ass album.
It was
did.
it was between
He did.
him and Freddie Gibbs. To me,
Him, Freddie Gibbs, D Smoke.
One of them Griselda niggas, man.
So done-
West Side or somebody had
West
a
Side,
dope
no.
ass album in
Right.
that too. Now,
So in that instance, I
No.
wouldn't say it's that reverse racism thing. I would say it's more corrective behavior since they got it right. It wasn't like they did it just to give it to somebody.
yeah.
They actually got it right.
But-
so
do accolades make you feel like validated?
it's
in
hard.
that
Like
particular,
in real life, like being serious. Do
I hate him
accolades-
personally. If you talking about me personally, I hate him. Don't tell me I did something good.
I
Fuck off.
yes, I like accolades. I don't care to cry about it when I don't get them, but I would like them. It's like a promotion or an award. I would. Yes, I
Right.
like that
I'm-
shit, nigga.
Like, and I'm only asking,
At work,
'cause-
you know.
And I mean, I don't know. I guess this correlate, and I can, I guess, use this as a way to get into this topic. But like, I remember in football, high school, niggas starting as a sophomore, did his thing, whatever. But my junior year, like at the end of the year, like I played and I was just oblivious. And niggas was texting like, man, you made all regions. It's in the paper. It's in the paper. So like,
probably lit up
once I
got that.
saw it, it was kind of like, oh damn, I'm good.
Yeah.
right.
I knew I was kind of good, but you know what I'm saying? Like, really, honestly, once they said that shit, it kind of did make you like, oh shit, I'm good.
better.
Like they know that I'm good. Okay, cool.
That's dope for self-awareness and confidence. But the thing about the Grammys, which make it difference, that Grammy Award winner behind your name, more money,
More money.
Right.
That is
opportunity.
Right.
So that's
true.
what I'm saying,
You
that's
can
a
go
little
get
different.
speaking engagements.
Right.
Grammy nominated. Even if you get
Even
nominated, them niggas
Right.
Grammy nominated.
Right.
Well, shit, nigga, Dick Buckets Award nominated, nigga.
Yeah.
Bitch, I put that, bitch.
I can put that in
Google
my
me.
talk your shit. I can put that in my Twitter bio. Google me. nigga.
Hey, but Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce should not. First of all, one of them isn't a rapper, so they shouldn't have won Rappers of the Year,
Hold on.
I thought it was a single.
I don't know.
Song of the
Rap Song of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the song again? I can't think. It's
The remix with the Meg Thee Stallion song.
yeah, that was a rap song. Beyonce rapped, so I get it.
She
Beyonce
did.
rapped.
She rapped on that song.
Beyonce rapped, so it was a rap song. I get she's not a rapper, but she rapped.
Yeah.
Man, just because she's
I'm just looking at it.
man.
I'm just
No.
looking at it from a standpoint. A lot of black artists worn out this year versus previous years, and that's why I was just
Yeah, that's
asking the
dope.
question. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it
If
was
they
kinda
got it
damage
right-
control, because how they, you know what I'm saying, they viewed it years prior, like when Diddy went on there and made his speech at the Grammy dinner or what have you.
Which one you think they care about more? Damage control or getting it right?
I say damage control, me personally.
Damage control because, I mean, think about it. We as black people watch a lot of TV. So they want your views up, and that Cardi and whatever clip probably had way more views than some other shit. Because we start talking about it, we boost it up, and every year we get mad about it. We get mad about the Grammys, we get mad about the Oscars.
It's hard. It's hard for me to say which direction they're going. I don't think they care about damage control because it's been damaged for so long, and why you decide to control it now? Like
Little T-Rex.
little baby on there. But I don't know why. I don't know if it's damage control or corrective action. I don't know which one it is.
You know what's funny? When girls try to put their arm over their stomach in pictures to try to cover it up,
We still see
that stomach's still there.
Your arm sticking out.
We know that pose.
Let me
That
stop.
nigga
Let me stop
trash.
trash. Look
Um,
at you. Got me
dumpster
engaging
juice.
that shit.
just a second here. Hootie. Katrina Parrott is suing the company, which
boy
is
found
Apple,
it.
for copyright infringement. She says that in 2013 she was invited to Cupertino. I think that's where Apple is.
Cupertino.
Cupertino.
Cupertino,
okay.
yeah.
To discuss a
It's
possible.
definitely a U in there.
Cappuccino.
Bitch, I ain't never heard
got it
that
right.
shit.
You got it right.
Cappuccino, nigga.
You want a cappuccino? Goddamn. How you get
You got it
tea in a
right,
cup,
D. You got it right.
Thank you,
No,
thank
he
you,
didn't.
sir.
No, you didn't.
Appreciate it. It's my birthday.
That's where they
You got to be extra nice to me.
that's where they announce every iPhone every September or whatever. That same
I
place.
watch that shit like y'all. This nigga be goddamn with his little popcorn. Ooh, a new iPhone gadget. Bitch, just let me go buy that shit when it comes.
I be hyped.
But
about it.
anyway,
Fuck y'all.
I
She-
do too. They've been slipping the last couple of
Yeah.
years.
Well,
These
you know,
last few
Get me
iPhones
back
are trash.
engaged. Goddamn.
But no. She said that she was invited there to discuss a possible partnership with Apple to discuss different skin colors. Back then, emojis were only depicted in the standard yellow skin tone. However, nothing seemed to come from that meeting. Instead, Apple moved forward with developing its own collection of diverse symbols. So that actually, to me, gives a little more context because I went here
And
with
discussed
this
it with you.
concept to talk to y'all, and she's saying copyright infringement, so she must have copyrighted, the issue. So
So thank you for not saying fuck that answer. You went and found the answer. Thank you for
can I
not
tell
saying
you what
fuck that
really
answer.
happened? I tried to click on another story, and
And
that
it
shit
came
popped
up?
up, and I was like, "Oh, let me tell who." So sometimes you just gotta create the content.
He damn sure looked happy over there a second ago. I saw he lit up like I found it.
Fool, I was looking all over and I couldn't find it, so we moved on. So I just joined on with Cake.
But yeah,
Like,
she
fuck
got a
that
case.
answer.
That's a lot of money there, boy. The emojis themselves.
They'll
the
probably pay her
Bitmojis.
to just. They'll sell
Be
it.
cool- go be
They
quiet.
might sell it,
He
but
go 10 million. Just go away.
in cash.
I mean, is telling Apple they need more diversity in their beige only emojis really
Yeah, because they
If
went.
I was
everybody was saying
if
it was
you
doing
didn't
it.
know it, hell yeah.
Yeah.
If
they could always say, "Oh
So-
no, we had plans."
Well,
to
it
do that."
depends on how many people went there before they did it and had that same meeting. If she's the only one who had that meeting, then
Like the fact that you granted her that meeting is gonna speak volumes on
It is.
Right.
her ability to be
Hey,
able to
get paid.
do what she need to do.
Young,
pay
get
young lady,
paid.
old lady, get paid.
Derek Jackson
He fooled you.
What Dave Chappelle say? Gotcha, bitch.
Mr. Derek Jackson. I know it's not the dumb of the week, but bring your dumb ass on in here for a little while and let us talk about you.
Dummy.
If you're gonna be doing all of that, man, be faithful.
Any nigga who go in there and put themselves on this pedestal talking about what other niggas do and then turn around and get caught doing what they say other niggas do, hey.
You other niggas.
Yeah.
You are part of the problem.
You are them niggas.
Right.
I ain't gonna bash you because I know
That nigga was telling the biography the whole time. That's all he was doing. Just talking about himself, goddamn.
that nigga just fresh off goddamn cheating.
Let me
and
tell
then
him
gonna
how
come
I
in
cheat.
Hey,
Hey.
somebody said every time he was in the car talking all this shit, he was either leaving cheating or going to cheat.
He was wrapping up his day. Basically, wrapped up the wrap.
But it's
day
crazy
wrap up.
because it's crazy because like you'll see so many women. You need to listen to him.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, right.
Women, listen to us. That
Right.
be the niggas.
Hey,
Them be the niggas every time.
That be the
hey,
niggas, man.
because any man that cater to women like that is only doing it for women's attention.
Overcompensation.
Yes.
This is the thing.
Oh, you would never hurt me.
Todd doing that shit again.
They don't know. They don't know this nigga.
Doing that shit again.
But nah,
So, bitch.
I ain't mad at it.
I know y'all
I
saw
just
this
realized it though. What's this?
my man got in a lot of heat, a lot of backlash. You know, Derek Jackson, the little nigga who be on there talking about he's the relationship guru or counselor or whatever he's supposed to be. That a lot of women, you know, post and repost and made them the goals of their
Derek
man.
Jackson gonna keep your ass single,
Yeah.
just like him.
Yeah, he got caught this week allegedly cheating on his wife, and I think it was 2-3 women came out.
A lot of them. He multiples.
But I saw
He was doing this thing.
yeah,
He was out here.
Yeah, that's what he did it for.
Hey, let me tell you something.
just never.
We
get-
said this a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long.
Ain't no blueprint to this shit.
That's
Not
why
a one?
you listen
Okay.
to your relationship, goddammit.
Just tend to your nigga. He gonna tend to you.
It's-
That's it. Ain't no.
I don't think it's nobody on the face of the planet can give you a blueprint for
your relationship.
Yeah.
I keep saying love is crazy. That shit don't make sense.
Right.
So to try to think you can, 1 + 2 gonna equal love? No.
Is that a Music Soul Child song? Love is Blind, goddamn. I think that's music.
that's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody.
And that was a very
That's a bad example because
That's
I
a
think
terrible
nigga would beat the
example.
fuck out of her ass.
She
or
got
some shit.
beat. I think she died.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying like it's blind. Like
she got beat. She died.
I wasn't saying it like that.
title
I was
right
like
there,
saying
Love
it's
is
blind. Like you
blind.
don't know.
Love is
man.
blind,
Nobody-
dude.
Deal with it as you go, as it comes, man. I ain't mean it.
People gonna go listen
My
to
bad,
that
people.
shit.
Don't
No,
listen.
they
Hey,
oh, they talking about love.
Hey, fool! I actually love that Eve album too, though. That shit was dope.
It was dope.
That's a way to clean it up, but that was the wrong analogy.
I wanted to talk
My
to you
bad.
about something.
I'm sorry. I
It just-
apologize.
I know this is so
apologize,
random,
but
but
it's blind.
somebody said who to turn it into the new Instagram thought.
How?
I can see that.
What I did?
They said every event you posted, and they said you the only one that every event you posted.
Event like what?
Anything going on, you posted.
So?
I'm just saying. They say you turn into the new Instagram thought.
He a busybody.
Hey, just be mindful. I don't post everything, you know. But so what? That's what Instagram for. Get your ass off Instagram. You don't want to see the post.
Right. It was like, tell them nigga who
Thank you, Todd.
This nigga,
That nigga store dots be so damn small.
who that?
Who this? Shit be looking like delicious.
No,
stores.
no way, no how.
He don't care what it look like. He
No way, no how.
coming that
My
bitch.
shit be big. They be about that big. It don't be them little babies like what the
They
niggas be
them
having in
bad.
the
You had
80s.
to- I just be supporting, so I just click through them hoes.
Nigga, you be the first one every time. He first. That nigga waiting. He got my alerts turned on.
Bro, I just get tired because I don't know how, but I see
Turn my
everyone
alerts
like
on.
4 times. I'm like, damn. I'm gonna unfollow you on something. I can't keep following you on everything.
You don't really need it all, man. Just go to one thing. Pick your main. Go to Instagram.
But
and click.
Facebook, I go to Facebook for old people stuff.
To get in beef.
No, I
Yeah.
ain't getting beef.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
been on the side of the beefers lately.
Oh, so you picking sides with your beefers?
Yeah, he got tired of getting beat up probably.
Okay.
No.
Man.
Hell no.
Social
No.
media slapped.
Hey, once you realize something might be
You
different.
start to agree with it?
No, I just stop engaging in it. I'm taking a cue from
I've been
Todd.
telling you that for 2 years, man.
Man, shit, I'm hard headed.
I'm glad you listened.
Fuck it.
Finally got that.
But it be so shit. I'm like, no, this shit is fucking crazy. Nah, but at a point, people just gonna do what they do, and you just can't give that energy.
Yeah.
Because, like, and then once you see that they doing it for a certain reason, oh, that's just who you are. Or that's who you not, but that's who you portray to be. Either way, I'm going to keep it moving.
And Stock, tell your people, don't be getting mad at me for having fun. Have some fun in your life.
Can I tell you something? I'm the people.
Start having some fun, nigga. Bored ass.
That nigga posts everything. Damn.
Damn. Let it fly.
So, like, some people need to just be there, nigga.
It's life promotion.
Nah, fee. But we
You one of them people that go to a concert and record the whole concert on your phone.
Nope, I'm not.
remember it was that little meme that went out and it was showing, I think it was when Obama got elected or something, and when he was passing by, it was like about 200 cell phones like this. And it was one older lady in her like 70s, 80s just leaning on the fence like this. Like just taking it out. She ain't had no phone or nothing.
Right.
But surrounded by her was a sea of phones. And it was saying some moments aren't meant to be captured or something
Yeah.
like she had
Meant
the
to be
best
in that
seat in the
moment.
house or
Right.
something like that.
That's not always true though either. Cause
I'm
like
just
that's
saying.
just how history is remembered. You get to see that shit again.
But you remember it.
No. I'm saying like for other generations and other people, it's got to be captured. Like,
Captured.
shit needs to be captured.
Yeah, I get it.
also.
Like that,
I mean,
like that
I
World War
obviously-
II picture where they putting up the flag. Like
That's gonna be
somebody
forever
don't
there.
take it.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what Hootie doing.
But I'm talking about
he feel like
personal.
he's a historian.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
is.
am.
Story.
I actually am.
yeah, but when you go back and look at that shit,
Bro,
When it pop up in my Facebook memories, like today, something popped up from last year, from like 5 years ago.
you ain't bring it up.
I don't, like I said, the post. I don't post everything, motherfuckers.
I went to the Jay-Z concert, and I don't think I went back and looked at those videos once. It was, but I remember everything
And that's our-
about it.
That's our phone. Our phone is full of shit of those memories, and you definitely don't go back and look at it.
But it's a lot of shit from like our destined trips and shit like that we go back and revisit all the time too.
When?
The video,
Because I ain't went back and looked at a Destin video.
we use a lot of memes from Destin.
just the joke.
But that's still a memory.
You know, the
It's
Bush-
still something, right? Still a memory. Still
Nah,
something
said
we
weren't
have.
gonna talk about that.
We not. I'm just
Why you
bringing.
go there, man? Why you go there?
We bring up
I
old
fucked him up. We do
beach.
that karate shit.
You brought up beach. Did y'all see how all the people in Texas and Florida are creating these super spread events?
Y'all nuts.
Oh,
the kids.
It's been
they
open.
nuts.
It's been
I
open for a
understand.
while
Like
now.
as a
Yeah.
kid, like
been
But it's nuts. But they
in college, I'll probably be there too, though.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like when we get old. I don't like when motherfuckers get old and they forget. How
I just
they
told y'all I
behaved
started being old earlier.
when they was young. I can't knock those kids.
I
I'll
get
probably be there too
Now,
because
if
you
I-
felt invincible.
Now, if I see a 35-year-old motherfucker, I'm judging you. I'm sorry. Like you need
And
to
they
be more
there.
careful. I know. And
Oh, no
those-
doubt.
So I guess that's the one.
They the
we
ones
talking
paying
about.
for the hotel room.
Right.
I'm judging y'all old niggas. Man, well, mass old niggas. Like I don't know.
So I guess in the next 2 to 3 weeks we're gonna see numbers kind of spike again.
They got vaccinated. That's probably what it is.
No, they did.
No, they
18.
didn't. They 18, yeah.
Now I did see one dude. CNN was like interviewing people, and like one dude came in. I don't give a fuck. I'm young.
We live.
He did, but one dude came in. He had his mask on. He said, "Man, I just want to enjoy myself. I am fully vaccinated, but I just wanted to come out and have a good time. I got my mask on. I'm doing." And so you know,
It's both
he was more
sides.
mature, but he was out there having a good time. Do y'all want to travel?
Yes.
Because
Hell yeah.
I was just telling
Yes,
the girl this
yes,
morning.
yes.
I was like, you know, because anniversary coming up, birthday just happened, spring break happened, and we haven't planned anything simply because, honestly, for me, I'm guilty of not knowing how to plan shit right now. Like, is it okay to go? Is it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I haven't been planning anything because some of this shit you got to plan like months
Months
out,
out, yeah.
and it's been hard to do that shit.
And we'll
but then
never
I
gonna
see
get good or
people
bad.
like kicking it and having a good time, and I looked at her. I was like, is it time to start planning shit?
Yes.
Up and it's stuck.
I think it is, man. I think we are at that point like we said, we planning stuff now. We planned last night. We're all the same group that's all around each other anyway. So why
Yeah,
not planning
and-
with those people?
But you know what? I get flack about that though. You invite me to your birthday thing. Like, I don't know
I'm
if people
sorry.
know this, and let me explain this.
Been the
But
same
it's
people
4
last
niggas
year.
at this table. Dez is 5. Any of the people that I've been around the whole pandemic is at this table.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might go home to y'all wives, and that's okay. Your wife can come because I'm around y'all, and y'all
So
around
you're
y'all
around them.
wives. So I'm around the same circle. It's no offense. You know, it's not that I'm purposely trying to leave people out.
should've
But I
been-
literally been around the same people the whole time.
The simple answer is you should have been here last March.
You should have been coming around.
You wasn't with us shooting in the gym.
Right,
Where they was when we was on Zoom.
Exactly.
Right. We ain't have no visitors. Well, that was kind of the point, but
Right. It was point, goddamn. But them beaches wild, man.
Y'all want some virtual Gucci shoes?
virtual Gucci shoes? I can
They
only
dropped some $12 virtual sneakers.
I only put them
How
on
much?
the internet.
$12.
$12 Gucci's virtual.
on that NFT shit,
I don't. It looked like shit. That's the only way we're gonna get them anyway.
So if I'm on Instagram, I can Photoshop them in there automatically on my pictures or some shit. How that virtual shit work?
$12 virtual shoes, nigga. Stop asking me.
you
questions.
have them in your phone.
No,
So you have I'm
I
saying
get to look at them like those
Yeah.
albums and
like a basketball card in your phone.
I just
And
get to look
then
at
later on, it can gain value, and you sell it, stuff like that.
and I just get to look at them.
You just get to
I
look
can
at it,
never
but you
wear it.
have it,
But you gain value off of it.
yeah.
Hey, let me tell you, sneaker.
Because you can
motherfuckers,
sell
something.
it, and then anybody else to sell it, you get a part of that too.
Is some of this
So it
shit
keeps on
bullshit?
going.
I'm sick of some of this
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
shit,
look,
dog,
sneaker
extra
makers.
bullshit.
You're gonna make. Don't you make more? Okay, let's say you make 3 million shoes, and they sell out in 3 seconds. Why not make 10 million shoes?
And sell out in
Because
10
we
Right, you
don't,
sell out of
because
them.
we don't want shit that's available.
Is this play
That
deeper
is
than
true.
sneakers?
That is true. You do put a higher premium and higher value on things.
No, that's bullshit. That's
Like I
bullshit
heard with
because-
diamonds. Like for example, with diamonds, there's a whole shitload of diamonds, but
not gonna put 'em out.
they suppress the supply of diamonds,
Keep it
so
up.
they keep them up high.
But I don't
and
think that's
demand.
the same with sneakers because you get these buyers to
The
then
Nike
try
ladies,
to
son.
flip them. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So when I get my shit, I wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
I buy
you.
right. But for a nigga that 20, 22 want to get them hoes and flip them and make 22 times the fucking profit off of it, that's bullshit to me.
Is this a sneaker thing or something deeper than that? Like you saying the NFT shit.
It's
The
much deeper.
The new Bitcoins, the new all of
that
this
NFT
shit.
thing can
New-
stop that though.
Just new
because-
currency sort
because
of.
it can be a way where the shoe has maybe a serial number on it, and then everybody that sells it, the previous person makes something from it. So
You always making money off of it.
yeah, you always making money, but it ain't no big
But it's-
one time.
Can you fix that shit by? We talked about how to go back to shoes and how to stop that shit. Can we fix this shit by shipping shit back to the stores?
Man, I was just gonna say after the pandemic, just send that shit to the store. If you want it, stand your ass in line.
But as an
old ass nigga like me, I ain't getting
That's
shit.
That's what I was about to say. So is that going to be with everything? Because Amazon comes to our house for a lot of things. You can't just put it on shoes, or can you? Just put it on shoes.
But Amazon, you can get damn near anything.
yeah, they don't sell out.
Yeah, like what the fuck you selling out?
I know. So I'm saying if you're
Nigga, I
going
can
to
go
say,
buy the scooter that Can't Get Right fell off.
But
on
you
if I
can't-
want to.
but so you
Like,
saying-
it's on there?
so you're saying send these Nikes to the stores, but not everything else that's coming off Amazon. That's what I'm saying.
What you mean?
Like if you can't just put it on shoes. You can't just say just send the shoes to the store. You
Right,
gotta
but
say
right
that
now
with-
we're
you
just.
gotta say
I was talking about the shoe topic, so
I get it, but
Man,
I'm
just
saying-
fix the sneaker app. Make you put in your social security number or some shit.
Something.
I don't know.
Right.
But just fix. Like, you got to put your thumbprint in or something, your face
Do
or
something.
something.
Like,
Like,
make it-
this shit ain't fair.
like even if you want to buy more, make it like a.
You gotta
way-
come back around.
Okay, you bought one and make them have to individually go back in and go buy
Yeah,
right.
another one or something.
I can't buy 30 pair with the same credit card or the same
And-
account.
And point 1 second.
Yeah, like,
You bought 60 shoes.
bro, I done lost out on the last, I think, 5 sneaker drops.
I don't even click that shit no more.
I ain't never opened that app.
I like fuck that app.
And then you see them little things. It's, are you gonna wear these or put them? Bitch, I ain't collecting shit.
Right.
Like you said, I'm meant to
aware
get dust
of
on these
these
hoes.
That's why the
Right.
dumbest collecting liquor. Liquor's supposed to be drunk.
You're supposed to be drunk.
This is a 1945 Scotch, but nigga, I don't care.
It
if
was a 19.
Nigga, you can give me Jack
I had
Sparrow.
that. You had that
What-
bit for 45 years. I
What
had
that
it
nigga
for
named
one
Jack
day.
Sparrow? You
Yeah.
can give me his rum bottle. Nigga,
That's
I'm
my
drinking
boy.
that bitch. Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
I'm gonna keep the bottle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What you supposed to do with this stupid shit?
Right. Hey, Kanye,
What about him?
Big Rich.
show me the money, Kanye West.
Is it-
Forbes,
do you
Forbes
believe it?
came back and changed that
To what?
to like 1.3.
So where does that put him?
Not the
That's
highest.
not the highest.
Not the
'Cause I think
richest
Jay-Z
black man
is
ever.
like
They
right
probably
there.
put him at the bottom of the billionaire blacks.
He below Jay-Z,
Oprah, Jordan.
Well, Oprah not a black
the
man.
dude
but
from the
Is it Bob
Beat-
Johnson too?
Bob Johnson,
It's a bunch of them.
Right.
the Weather Channel guy. The guy that owns the Weather Channel is a black man.
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
the dude. Yeah, the dude that was on.
He was suing
Breakfast Club,
Comcast,
and he
yeah.
was trying to
Right.
go through. You didn't see the nigga,
I
little
gotta see
bald head, light skinned dude.
Let me see. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah.
But fresh off his
Still got
22nd
paper.
Yeah.
Fresh off his 22nd Grammy win, according to who is this? Well, before you said what you said, he was coined at $6.6 billion, making him the wealthiest black man in America. Or in American
Whatever,
history.
but that shit was lies.
Lies, okay.
You called it quick.
Not
Yeah,
ever.
I called it as soon as the shit came out.
Not ever. Mansa Musa, nigga. Like,
Mansa
I'm woke,
Musa.
nigga.
Right, woke
Mansa
ass
Musa, nigga. That nigga had
They gonna say
$600 billion.
Show me the documents.
Nigga. I don't know. They got a picture of him.
That's how they
They
be
need to
gotta
make
do
us. I ain't gonna say that. I want some money. Netflix, call me. I got a nice little show for you.
Motherfucker. You motherfuckers.
But I mean, I just knew that shit was inflated because they were saying, "Well, this is worth this and this," but he don't own that.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Right, he
because
only getting portions of
we
those
was
Yeah.
things.
we were in the barbershop and they were talking about it, and I was like, guys, that's just not like in his bank account. That's fucking assets.
Worth.
That's worth. You know what I'm saying?
It-
Houses and all that
Like
shit.
you
what
was
the
telling-
what the Yeezy's brand is
Right.
worth.
You was telling Hoot about that word.
I had to learn them.
No, you didn't teach me nothing. 'Cause I
Oh,
already
come
knew.
on now.
I'm
Hoot.
sorry. You was telling. I'm sorry.
No,
you
I'm telling him that he didn't teach me because he thinks he taught me something. I know you don't have that cash in your bank, but you're still worth it. Is all
But I
was
taught
saying.
you the difference.
But I
Go
was
ahead.
I was
you
telling
did.
you.
You didn't know before. It's
Shut the
cool.
fuck. Okay.
One of the other things that they do count on your worth is like if you got a life insurance policy for $1.5 million,
That's what you
that's
were.
what you're worth. That's part of your net worth.
Right.
So net worth can get a little tricky.
That shit, I mean, that shit, numbers that, yeah, you can't pull that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't show that. Like Jordan, a billionaire, certified billionaire, cool, he worth that. He don't have $1 billion. He can't go buy something for $1 billion. He go get a loan for it, because, you know what I'm saying? But he can't just swipe his debit card.
Nigga right now worth $500.
I wonder if Jordan
that's
got his
kinda
debit card. You think Jordan got a debit card?
His fingerprint probably got.
Probably not.
It's probably just old
No, he probably got that American Express,
Got
goddamn,
American
Nigga right
no
there as a
limit.
check.
Black
yeah.
card.
He got a checkbook in his back
Yeah,
pocket.
nigga
in
probably
the big ass jeans.
Yeah, he probably got that. I forgot the one over platinum, the black card.
Black card.
Yeah,
He
the
ain't got
black
cash.
card.
Oh,
out,
yeah,
though.
the little metal one.
You think-
shit
Yeah.
that go ding.
Think Jordan got cash out?
Nah.
He probably do. He
probably
Yeah.
Nah.
I ain't gonna snitch on my boy. But he probably be cash out.
Hey, send him my cash.
Jordan paid for all the rooms.
But speaking of barbershops, I'm glad you said that. Todd, I heard you be getting punked in the barbershop.
Oh,
It ain't your turn. My turn.
whoa.
I heard somebody came in the barbershop after you and got their hair cut before you.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did.
It's hard to.
That's
mess
how
with a nigga when
appointments
he
work.
on it, too.
That's how appointments work, though.
Hey, yeah, and I didn't have one, so
He said that. Stock said that.
it's okay.
But his first damn show, I got you coming right up.
Yeah.
That ain't what. That
2
ain't,
hours.
I didn't know because
For
that
2
makes
hours.
all the sense.
For
That
2
ain't the
hours.
story I was told.
But you got to know who you dealing with too.
Okay.
Our barber will have your ass in that bitch
I got you
collecting
coming right up.
dust and spider webs.
I got you coming up.
Before he, yeah.
I walked in that bitch.
I got you coming up.
Hey, my boy, he get you sweet when he want to.
I'm never just walking in it, though.
Hell no.
I'm-
Who
I'm-
and might I add, he did walk in after me and got his shit cut before me, but he waited a good
I
ass
still wait about an hour, too.
Good
I done
ass
did some
hour.
walk-ins before.
I ain't never walking in. I'm
You ain't
dog
never
first.
walked in before.
Me neither.
I done did. You know, nigga, you just said you didn't have an appointment.
Nigga,
well,
no, I think they
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
walking
walking in
into
and
the
get
chair.
in the chair. I thought
No,
that's
no,
what you
no,
were
no.
saying.
I'm
walk
talking
in
about.
and
Oh, I'm talking about
walk
walking
in
in
without
without
an
a plan.
Okay.
I'm always having a plan.
Nah,
on the
okay.
first.
No, I done walked in a lot of nights without an appointment.
Give me some time.
You went in that bitch late?
What? Yeah, nigga. but and I give him a little extra money.
I do too. I did too.
Yeah. If
know,
you
'cause-
fit me in, I'm gonna give you
Because
that.
if you got me on a Friday and I come in on a Thursday and I call you and say, hey man, and you say, well, just come after 6.
Right.
I get it.
Right. That's exactly what happened.
I need to
but
plan with first.
He
First
had
will have
he
you
had
back
an
for
appointment.
4
so.
hours.
We got to change that, man. Of course, along
what?
all platforms of black hair, and I go to both. There's no reason to be in a salon or a barbershop 3-4 hours.
That shit actually
It
be
is.
fun.
It
though.
is though.
It
If
be
you don't
fun.
have an appointment,
There's
I
some
get it.
characters
It
in that
is.
bitch.
That
No.
shit like church, man.
No,
Going to
the
a barbershop.
be fun. As a man, a heterosexual man being in a salon, fuck no.
You got AirPods.
It's
for that.
the-
That's
I
what you
mean,
need
when you
if
go and
don't
get
Oh,
have
I take my laptop.
Okay,
I
take
take
every-
all type of
electronic,
entertainment.
take
I be
your
like a little
PlayStation
kid.
in
I
that
pack
bitch,
me in a bag.
To be in that bitch
Snacks.
talking about basketball wires.
And to be fair, you go in there and get your hair done like the woman. like a woman. Like, not saying it like that. You don't get it braided, goddamn.
I don't know what he's saying.
So the women go sit in there for 6 hours. You gonna do it too, nigga?
I be getting mad as fuck. Like, hey man, I got shit to do.
It's your fault.
Out of hell though, too.
But like, you don't have to have like. But I really think our black hair professionals just want you in there to not lose that money.
I don't think that's the case though.
Yeah, I think they want to get out of that like you do.
I think because even where we go, you
There's
know
no
what I'm saying? Like, you
alternative.
could be on appointment and you still can get behind.
Right.
Hey,
It just stopped. Like, I remember back in the day before appointments was a thing, you might come in there and you had to get behind. You know, you knew the order. Like, okay, him, and him.
I was here before him.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And then
Not no
niggas
more.
will walk outside and then be outside for 30 minutes and then come in and be like, it's my turn yet? I'm like, hold on, nigga, I've been in here for it. And you create problems. But I think even when you schedule those appointments, it still can throw you off.
Here go the sneaky part though. I was in the chair getting my haircut that night. What Todd talking about? Fresh asked Tay, hey, you was here before him? Fresh don't even know. Hey, you was here before him?
How you telling my boy?
My man was honest though,
man.
goddamn. My man was honest. Like, he was here first. It couldn't be me. Nah, I was here before that nigga. Goddamn.
Oh, I was gonna speak up.
I was here before that
I'm
nigga.
definitely gonna speak up.
But do you really know if you don't have an appointment though?
I know I was in that bitch and he walked in after me.
You did. That was the same
I
thing
knew
with
that.
me. That
But
same thing.
you may not have known,
I
but
think-
if Tay got in that bitch for me,
I think-
Oh no, hold up.
Tay never has an appointment.
Hell no.
I think the barbershop kind of like, to me, like, I expect to be there for a while.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with it though.
I
to
don't be
honest with you.
caring. Like, I be in
Right.
good peace.
I think I'm getting older because like my guy real good about appointments. But shit, if it's like I ain't been in the barbershop long enough, I'll just stay around a little while.
Right, I do
And
that
just shoot
sometimes,
the
too.
shit after I done got my cut.
Right.
If I ain't got nothing to do.
But I also said all that to say I'm never really going to another barber other than Fresh.
Yeah, that's just not
Shit,
gonna
I
happen.
don't give a shit. What
I
you got
feel you.
going? I'm going to Fresh.
Fresh my backup barber. I need to go in there. I usually try to see him about once a year.
Fresh your backup.
Backup. You must got a hell of a barber.
Right.
gotta have a backup.
Fresh can't be your backup though. He's always the main.
No, Fresh my backup. I mean, he's great. But
Do you think he's better than your other barber, or your other
No.
barber's more convenient?
no, my other barber's better.
Okay.
But they know each other. They used to be in the same shop. Like they
Don't Fresh cut your barber hair?
no, but they know each other. Like he walked into the barber shop when when Fresh was cutting my hair before. 'Cause
That
they
was
cool.
awkward.
That was awkward as fuck.
It's almost like you get
Nigga,
caught
he was
cheating
like,
on your girl.
I was like, you said you was busy. What the fuck you want me to do? Walk around here, goddamn, unkept.
You still watching Fools That Built America?
I was just, damn, I've been meaning to call you about that shit all week. You watched the one about the chips
I watched the chips, and then I watched Pepsi versus Coke.
today?
No. Nigga, when it came on, Pepsi
Say
versus Coke.
today. Nigga been here all day. So about today. You woke
I
up
don't remember
That shit ain't came out yet, Joe.
We
Pepsi versus
haven't
Coke
talked
was-
about it in a couple
yeah,
weeks,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Pepsi versus Coke was
Yeah.
one that I thought was pretty dope. Like the rivalry between Pepsi versus Coke. When you looked at the, I know y'all remember these commercials where they used to have just the Coke or the Pepsi in a cup and let you taste
The
test it.
challenges, yeah, all that shit was
Pepsi
fake.
purposely did that because they felt like they drink tastes better.
Right.
And then just to see the missteps, man, if y'all not watching Foods That Built America and you have aspirations to be in business or just, it's just entertaining. Like
It
even
shows
if
you the hiccups.
the fuck ups, all that shit. It was just a dope episode. And a lot of people may not know this, but Pepsi actually outpaces Coke in the money, in the revenue. I think Pepsi was like what? $6 to $8 billion a year, and Coke was like $38 billion.
Because
a year.
Pepsi made that play with, Pepsi was the first ones to have a, when they got Michael Jackson. So that was the first people to do like a big time sponsor.
Yeah.
And do that. And then they, bought, KFC and all them places.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, you can only put Pepsi in your store.
But if you break it down to just drink, like nigga, drink for drink, Coke is king. Because Coke don't do all that restaurant shit like Pepsi do.
Where they got McDonald's.
Coke give me a little more extra acid in my throat too.
Coke is better. I don't give a fuck.
Pepsi
Coke is
or
the real
Coke?
thing.
Pepsi or Coke? Which one?
Coke.
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 Cherry Coke too.
If that line
I'm
ain't
Coke.
gram, then that line ain't mine.
I'm Coke, but Pepsi good as fuck.
Pepsi
a little bit
for
sweeter
old
to me.
people.
I like Pepsi.
Pepsi a little sweeter.
I thought you would like the sweet shit. You know.
I like them both. I like Coke a little more because it's sweet and a little stronger.
Yeah, that Coke, when that Coke hit the back of your throat.
I could drink a whole Pepsi
Pause.
straight. Can't do it.
Yeah, dang.
Extra pause.
Extra pause. Damn, I almost said the little dangly thing.
Little dangly thing.
That nigga said with the
Cardi
coke
B
hit the
so
little
crazy.
dangly thing.
Cardi B so crazy over there.
I want that coke to hit the little dangly thing in my throat.
Nigga sizzle.
Golly. Can't call me homophobic.
I'm gonna have to check that shit out though. I let it build up on purpose because I like to binge shit like that.
But the last one was dope. Did you see the ones about the chips?
The Fritos
Yeah.
versus
Today?
You
saw it?
Lay's.
You saw it today?
It come on today. But the last one was Fritos versus Lay's.
That shit was dope. How they actually like split the country up. Like Lay's, I think was on the West Coast.
Yep.
And then Frito was on
the Southeast.
The Southeast.
It was
And
all the South. One was Southwest, one was Southeast.
And then they came together and was like, that's why you got Frito Lay's. So wherever Fritos is, Lay's has to be sold at that same gas station, wherever.
That's a hell of a
That's a
goddamn
good
business
goddamn
move,
combination.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, man, y'all
That's
ever
some-
watch that shit?
That's something as black
The
people
shit that y'all
we
enjoy-
wouldn't do.
The shit that you enjoying now is crazy because you get to see how that decision was made. Like,
Right.
even the way a Frito looked, that bitch didn't look like
They ain't
that.
look like that.
And like they was like, man, we got.
They was hand making them. They was
they
hand
got
making them,
hand-
and they couldn't make any money because they couldn't make them fast
And that's
enough.
why that shit be crazy because it just show you, nigga, whether it's thin crust pizza when they was doing Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
when they came up with thick crust, whatever it be, nigga, from cheese, the way you enjoying it, nigga, they show you how those decisions got made to where you enjoying it now. So
The Frito Lay's guy, he saw it. I want to say it was a Mexican guy that was doing it in his shop, making
He was
pressing
making
the
chips.
Fritos and making the chips.
That's crazy.
And then he was like, "We'll sell it to you for like $500 maybe."
they
And
now
then-
look at chip process for $500.
And then the family was like, "Damn, that's a lot of money."
They
You
put-
saw 1930 or something.
yeah, it was a long time ago.
And the mom was like, she took off her wedding ring. And was
She
like,
took a ring,
pawn
pawned that bitch, so they could buy the chip machine, the chip machine.
Yeah.
And they bought that bitch, and that shit only made so many packs.
because they did it by hand. They pressed
They had
it.
to make that bitch by hand.
Damn.
And then
That's a hell of a sacrifice.
and then now you Frito Lay.
Frito-Lay.
Whoever you want to be.
Nigga
Lay
got a
Frito.
goddamn.
And the Cheeto came from the war because
That nigga
they had all this dehydrated cheese from the war, and that's how they bought the shit from the government and made Cheetos.
That's crazy. I'm gonna check it out. I'm damn sure.
Y'all
gonna check
let
it
me be rich.
out. What you gonna do?
You don't need to be.
I got a list.
Your whole life.
We'll get
like,
to your list.
Your whole
later.
attitude.
Hey, y'all have survivor's remorse?
Do you think it would change? Fuck no.
You don't have survivor's remorse?
No, fuck
what?
no.
What
Just-
you mean?
Nigga, I'm still surviving.
Right. No, but no, I don't think that we have. We're millionaires and billionaires, but I still like look on the internet and see some of my homeboys in the hood like fucked up and like shit like that. So for those type of people,
But do you remember when you turned left and they went right?
some of them,
Yep.
but then I know some of them just bad situations, bad circumstances.
It's always
Nigga, you play basketball in barbed wire. I'm not saying, some people shit be
you
fucked
scraped
up.
up pennies for blacks.
Yeah.
So, no.
And when you was scraping up pennies for blacks, you may had to make decisions.
You could have quit.
And we talked about before some decisions that we made. If we would have gotten fucked up on the bad end of that decision, we could be in situations where people like, man, them niggas had it all. And look at them stupid niggas. They ain't have to be doing what they was doing. So I think life is about decision and choices. I don't have no remorse for the decisions that I made that have benefited me. I do, thank God for the grace that I got for some of the poor decisions that I made. But I don't have survivor's remorse for it. I get what you're saying though. Like,
Oh no, I don't have survivor's remorse, but I do feel
right, like
a
I
way
do
for
wish,
those people.
like I
Right.
was like, damn, man, he talented or this, that.
Right.
But what I learned, man, sometimes even with those people that you talking about, even if you go back and try to give those people blueprints, some people just hard-headed.
Right.
Like some people don't want you talking to them about how to better situations or things that you might have did, or try to help them circumvent their shortcomings, or dodge obstacles that you had to dodge.
Right.
Some people don't listen to that shit. They get so caught up in their mind and they get so hard-headed on the things that they want to do and pride that they don't want to hear what you're saying. And so sometimes when you're trying to give them that wisdom or get them that knowledge to help them, and how it can benefit and help them niggas don't want to listen to that shit.
It kind of be hard for men to take advice from somebody your age that you came up with, which you should, especially, you know what I'm saying, if you know they in a little bit better position than you.
I've learned you got to take advice from everywhere.
I was just about to say that.
You get advice from a 6-year-old.
This is very true.
So, because they going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Brutally
Straightforward.
Yeah. When your ass fat, listen, be around a 6-year-old.
How we always
better
get the
like that.
It just
That nigga's so stupid. You a 6-year-old right now. A 6-year-old.
but it,
But I mean, I don't look down on anyone, but I mean, I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit wasn't given to me.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm thankful for everything that I have, but I ain't finna walk around here sad.
But honestly, though, I look at it from a standpoint of like experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy for me, and this is me speaking for me, Todd. It's easy for me to listen to you if you've been through what you're trying to tell me to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, although I don't know all, I can listen to you if you're 47 telling me, okay, and been married maybe 15 to 20 plus years, and you telling me, okay, man, you need to be different in this area of your marriage or whatever.
So question about that.
I
Question
can
about
listen
that,
to
though.
you more.
Question about that. Is it the message or the messenger?
both.
Most times it's both.
I think it's both.
I think it's
You're
both.
explaining the messenger right now to me.
But, well, again, if you've been in the situation for, again, 20 plus years, the messenger telling me the message, because you've been in it because of the experience.
But
I
even
can
if
take
it's
it.
but even if it's the right message coming from somebody 22 years old who hadn't been through that, but the message is right, but you're not gonna listen to them because of the messenger.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna listen to them. I can consider it, but I'll be more.
I think it's
prone-
both.
from that
I think
other
it's
one.
both because I mean, my bachelor party, I asked, I don't think Todd got any goddamn sense. But I was like, hey man, shit, how is this? Like, tell me what's up. Because he had already been married like 15 years at the time.
Going on 90.
Like, you a vet. Like, shit. Y'all reaching 20, 25 years. So, you know what I'm saying?
I look at it like, I feel what you're saying, and I did used to look at it like that. But then sometimes I think that sometimes your best information can come from somebody who didn't get to accomplish what they're trying to help you to accomplish.
Right.
Because maybe their bad decision that they're trying to
Led them
tell
to-
you
right.
about stop them short of them getting to what they're trying to tell you.
Right.
So that wisdom that they're trying to give you, like, man, I didn't make it to the league because I did this,
Right.
this, and this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't look at that man and be like, he didn't make it to the league. Did he have that potential?
Right.
And no,
And
just
that's what-
because
and
you
that's
were
why I said
6'4",
sometimes.
I hate them niggas. Oh, if I was your
Nah,
height,
man,
I'd have...
serious though. Like, no, serious. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
seriously,
Sometimes it'd be like, okay, I can listen to you because you've done that way and then it didn't work. So it's almost like I'm trying to school my little brother on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, man, do this because I did it this way. So what I did, it didn't work. So try it this way because you might have a different outcome. So, you know what I'm saying? I can listen to it.
It's no different than last week. In a moment, I'm gonna say it might be a little different. In a moment last week, what happened with the pod? I'm gonna just be transparent. What happened with the pod? Like when Dez didn't really want, like,
He didn't-
him and
right,
Huda, and
right.
like it just was a moment where Huda was just like, man, just take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I felt what he was saying.
He didn't want
I
to hear
felt
that
what
shit.
Huda was saying.
Right.
But like in that moment, it's like I don't really want to hear that. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? And
Right.
so, as somebody who, when Huda sit in the seat that he sit in, when he have to go to work, he have to hear that shit sometime.
Right.
And then he probably want to go off on them folks, like
Right.
it's your fault. But sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what? That's
take
me,
it.
Right.
and take it.
Right. So in hindsight, I don't know all, and neither do anybody at this table. But it's a little easier for me. You know what I'm saying? From both sides of the spectrum, I should say. I ain't gonna just put it on one side because you experienced that you know all. Sometimes you didn't get it right, so you're telling me, okay, I ain't get it right, so I can listen to you too. So,
For me, both matters, but I'm going to pick the message. Because even like you said, even if it's from a nigga who been in it 20, 30 years, some niggas who been in it 30 years and
Been
taking
doing it wrong
shit.
for 30 years.
Exactly.
Right. That's
true.
So I'm going to take that message from that nigga who been doing
That's
it 30
true.
and
and
tell
I'll
you the
tell
right
you,
message.
I swear, I never forget this, bro. And my dad is the wrong person to take marriage advice.
But he probably gave you some good shit.
This nigga is the last nigga to take marriage advice from, okay? I was with you, 280, going through it, That man called me. I don't know how he knew it, but it was like at 5 a.m. This man called me, fool. And he was like, man, where you at? I was like, I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? We going through this here. He was like, man, go home.
But that probably come from
go home.
all them years
my
I might have
he
not
fucking
did
up.
right.
I ain't
so
go
I
home,
can tell
man.
you.
I ain't go home and wish
honestly,
I did.
That moment when he told, because I'm telling you, fool, I would never.
Because being away don't fix shit.
It don't.
It's only gonna make it worse.
It don't.
But I received everything he was saying because I was like, one, it was just too coincidental that he called me that early in the morning at that time because I didn't say anything. If you know me, I'm a very private person. I'm not gonna tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not close to me. And that's my damn
You
dad.
don't tell us what time you coming. You private.
That's a lie, fool.
You
I
real
told
private.
you today, fool. I told you today. I was like, bro, I'll be about 15 minutes later.
We had to go through counseling for
and
that.
showed up 45 minutes.
We had to go through counseling.
2 years worth. 2 years worth.
And it's
Todd,
just
please
getting
communicate
okay.
with us.
We had to stuff that
Yeah,
shit.
we-
Goddamn.
Okay, man. All right. Goddamn. I told you niggas, man. Y'all
Now-
niggas always point out a nigga's shortcomings.
Now,
man.
now, Ty, you said something earlier. You think if I was rich, I would change?
Yep.
No doubt. No question.
With y'all, though. I think that's a little
With us, no. I don't think so.
And how would I don't think I would change.
Not with us.
I think you would.
You train with me, I'm beating you up.
Hell yeah. It's kind of like
about
force
security.
security. I was shit.
We already get put out now. Goddamn. Get y'all motherfucking ass.
He gonna put
extra
motherfucker
sauce
on that.
Only
Yeah,
thing
he
about
gonna
it
put
is
the motherfucker.
you'll roll a red carpet out to put us
Y'all,
out.
Oh, yeah. Everybody get a limousine.
Let me ask y'all a question. At this age that we at, do you think that you still get I'd say motivation maybe, or do you think that that it still matter who your friend groups is?
Yes. Definitely.
It does.
No,
I do.
What
You don't
mean?
think it matter?
Why not?
because my friend group's my friend group. And at this point, it ain't going to change.
But that still matters to me.
It
But
matters.
that means it
No,
should matter.
I guess it matters, but when you say that, like, I don't want to go be over here with this group of people.
So
I ain't going to go do that.
So then it do matter what
Right,
your
right.
friend
It
group
does.
is, right?
Yeah, because, I want to keep my friend group, and we come up together. But I ain't going to be like, oh, them niggas over there doing it. Let me go try to be friends with them.
No.
I ain't going to make no new friends.
I get what you're saying.
That's why it matters.
But to me, it matters because, like you always say, or like you said before, if you're the smartest man in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can learn certain shit from Hootie, from you, and from Stock. Because again, I don't know all. It's a whole lot of shit that you can tell me about where you work versus I could tell you where I work.
Likewise.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And not only just where we work, just in life general. You know what I'm saying? In general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a son, 16. You know what I'm saying? You
Was
got
it
you got
16?
daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
just
I
like
get
it's different pockets that we can all pull from each other from. Shit, you don't have kids yet. You see what I'm saying?
Are you about to be 40?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We was right.
All right, nigga, that's my friend. I know. Y'all niggas don't know y'all friend.
I never got engaged. That was y'all two. I just
Yeah.
wanted to clarify.
So it does matter.
To me, it does.
You say.
Yeah.
I think it matters.
Yes, it matters.
I definitely think it matters because I think that you can pull, like it's a lot of people like you see them do X, Y, Z and be like, damn, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you was in a whole nother situation, like, you know, and you see everybody hustling or you see niggas trapping or you see niggas doing, you might start getting that energy like, oh, okay. Oh, these niggas getting this, that. But then when somebody show you like a legal way or another side to look at stuff, I think you can draw good energy from that. And I think you can get motivated from the tools and the skills that those people are using to obtain what they're obtaining and getting them, whether it's material stuff or whether it's the happiness that you seeing people obtain. I think that regardless of what you say, I used to probably didn't think that, but regardless of what you say, you do drain some of that energy around your friend group. So,
And the friend group does matter. I do learn things from other friend groups also, but if I see some other friend group successful, I want that within my current friend group.
right.
So,
But the only thing about that, like, I see different friend groups, but I was like,
yeah, that too.
my friend's better.
Yeah, you know what you get. You know what you get out of
You
it.
ever hung out with some different friends before?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
You never doing that again.
This shit here, boy.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah, and you gotta have them groups of friends that's gonna hold you accountable for shit too. I know we joke a lot in our group text basically all fucking day, but when some shit wrong, I can legitimately say everybody at this table gonna say, hey, that's fucked up. You and Cooks sat down at your table. Hey, this fucked up, and this why it's fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you got them kind of friends around, you keep them.
And that's one thing I will say about the group messages or the group. Like, niggas gonna tell you some shit trash now. They gonna tell you in a joke and we gonna laugh about it, but they are telling you that shit trash.
That shit trash, right. Yeah.
But with that, like, I don't like how like a nigga like, cause you spend your money different. Like, they'll be in a club every week buying a $200 bottle of whatever, and then you and your friends go to dance and like, oh shit, y'all balling. Well, nigga, if you took them same
this is true.
$400 you spent in the club last week, that's how much our whole trip was.
But that's the hard-headed part. That's the hard-headed part. And I feel like if I go to you and say, hey, man, if you do XYZ, you can do this. And they be like, oh, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm finna go do this.
Right.
Well, go do your thing.
I ain't gonna do your thing.
Yeah, you know.
And it's totally preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, what turns them on may tickle me to death. So it's just like, you want to go in the club and spend your money, I'd rather go on a trip. It's the same money being spent. I just want to do my shit.
I'm getting old, man. I just want to travel, make some more money,
make simple stuff,
and shit, have experiences.
Right.
I just
like,
want to have fun.
Yeah, travel big on my list.
I mean, because
and it don't take much to have fun.
We've
been in the club
last night.
We've been in the club 1,000 times. You only remember a couple of those memories.
Probably fighting.
Probably the
anytime
fights.
you go
Right.
somewhere,
Just can't get right fights.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
Those shits are just timeless. You just gonna always remember that.
And constant. We got so many of them.
No, I'm about 15 years
If you
outside of that.
if you break up with your old lady, do you want your stuff back?
My stuff?
Or even if you if you married right now,
No.
and you get a divorce, you want your ring back?
Nope.
Married?
No.
Hell no.
If she was my girlfriend for a year, I'm taking all that shit back.
That's some sucker shit. I told you that. That's some sucker shit.
Shit, I'm married. Once you married, we invested. We done did it. You deserve
So
it.
as an old lady, so anything you get, like if you in a girlfriend situation,
Well,
you want your shit back.
I'll say if it's something expensive, yeah,
Like
within a year.
Like if you get engaged, you want the ring.
I want
back.
my ring back, bitch.
If it's paid off, you want it back.
Yeah,
What the fuck you gonna do with it?
sell it. What the fuck you mean?
If it's a real diamond,
I'm gonna pull right back up the diamond direct. Hello,
Go get a chain.
put this in the size 6.
Remember them $6 grand I paid you?
I'm on make
Get
a
it,
chain.
give me that back.
Yeah, diamonds don't lose value, but
I ain't want my
true.
girl
They
to
don't.
money
Nigga be
to
go- nigga be at that with the divorce lawyer looking like.
Hell yeah, I want my shit
Let me
back.
get that right now. I want
let
that
me
off
get
of
that
Faker.
back
Let me
right
get that.
but a car that done already lost all its value for real.
It was a lease. So you get to cut your losses. You ain't got to keep paying for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a little different. I ain't gonna keep paying for it. I ain't know that part.
I just feel like anything that I gave as a gift, I'm not getting.
That's Indian giver type shit.
I feel you. I ain't mad.
But in that situation, if it's a lease, I'll be like, hey, do you want to take over this lease? Yeah. So offer them, but don't just send a tow truck.
But you gotta also take it to effect, man. Them niggas is young as fuck, fool. We at a different stage of our life. Like we have families now. If we were to part ways with, we have people
I've
that
always
still
been
that
like that,
depend
though.
on us. You
Even
know
when
what I'm saying?
People
when I
don't
was,
need to get married before 30.
even when I was their age,
I did.
That's what's wrong with you.
I ain't
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I'm still married. I'm still married.
How old were you? Like what? 28, 29?
28, I think.
Nigga, that ain't. That's the same thing.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
I'm talking about. I mean, these
You
people
need like 25,
23,
26.
24.
28, 29, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, these people 23, 24.
boy
That's
got-
different.
They said my boy had got married with his probation outfit on.
My shirt was sagging in the mother with the big ass khaki.
Yeah, the shit bloused over.
I had that.
That Mobile special.
I damn sure had them jacks on. My bad, Jack. My bad, Jack.
Damn, Jack.
You been catching strays lately. My bad.
Jack gonna get your ass this
My
whole
bad,
week
Jack. I'm
for that
sorry,
shit.
The whole week.
I
Get
apologize.
that nigga Jack.
Blame Nut. Nut put that picture out. God damn.
Get it off you, huh?
Right. It's Nut fault.
Hey, I know what. Speaking of old nigga shit, the next versus battle, nigga, is gonna be the Isley Brothers versus
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I saw that.
I ain't
They,
see that.
matter of fact, they put out a whole schedule.
A whole schedule.
Did you see that
yeah.
schedule?
It's that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then the
they
following
blurred-
after that
they
is
blurred
They
most of
blurred
it
some of that shit out. Like, cause
Method
one of them was a
Man and Red
rematch.
Man. Method Man and
Red Man. And then they had a rematch.
definitely not watching
They had a
I'm
single.
watching it. I like
They had a
Red Man.
love special or some shit. They
They had a redo or some shit. What's the one? At
Them
the
niggas
top?
went with Triller.
A rematch.
A rematch. Yeah.
I don't know who that rematch is, but I'm gonna tell you this. I am excited about that Isley Brothers.
When
shit,
is it?
fool.
Easter.
Yeah, April the 4th. Ooh, I can
Makes
eat
sense.
sweet shit again too, nigga. It's on.
Nigga gonna be
You gonna
300.
go right back. Yep, you going right
told
back. Right
You
back.
can't wait to
No.
be sweet again, huh?
Damn.
I said eat sweet shit.
But who you got? Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Oh, Isley.
or Isley Brothers?
Isley's easy.
I don't
ain't
think
gonna
you can
a
say it with that
landslide.
much enthusiasm, though.
Isley.
I'm going old Isley boy.
Gotta go Isley's, bro.
No, I'm just saying you can't say it with that much. I think it's gonna be.
You
really
absolutely
close.
right.
Who you
It's
got?
gonna be a little closer, but
Don't use the can't get right effect. You know he think everything's a blowout.
Yeah, that's why
But
I
I
said it's gonna
just
be a
said it
blowout.
wasn't gonna be a blowout.
Right, goddamn.
20-0.
I didn't even get to playing that music. Man, y'all cheating. Outcast should have won.
Y'all still
He was in a room full of hood niggas.
Playing that shit. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I said, I know what I'm finna play. Murder.
Oh, shit.
Who you got?
I'm going Isley Brothers close though.
Closer than the
11-9.
Can they play any Trapped in the Closet songs?
Nah, that's R. Kelly. ain't it?
Yeah, he can play his verse. Like,
His-
if he
his-
chop
his
it up
verse
real
on
good.
there.
Oh, if the Isley Brothers don't play R. Kelly stuff, then I'm going Earth Wind.
No. I'm saying he's saying trapped in the closet. I think
Well,
that
whatever
whole
the
series was
R.
R. Kelly.
I mean, but he was on a portion of it, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's only one song.
That's all I'm talking about.
No, they got about 3-4
Isley
songs
Brothers
together.
got some shit.
They got some shit before that, man.
Especially Run
Between
Run
the
Isley.
sheets, footsteps in the dark. Man, this shit finna be lit, man.
Hey, man, I just want to see it. This
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be 40 songs of greatness.
As long as they let the
yeah.
Isley Brothers and them do it and don't let Hooter do it. Because if Hooter
that's
play,
fine.
bitch, suck my dick, fuck you, hoe, shoot you in your face.
I didn't even remake.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Just the uncut version, nigga.
Man, that shit is so man, they said, "Oh,
Do you have anything mild?
Dude, I don't know, something wrong with me. That's always my first option. I could be
that
doing-
nigga thought he
I
was in
could
the
be-
gym."
I could be doing a baby photo shoot.
Like,
bitch, suck my dick. I need
No,
to stop
baby.
it. I need to stop it.
it was like,
What's
why
wrong
not
with
go to
you,
like
man?
light,
Why you like
light
this, man?
jazz or
I just feel like because I like it, they gonna like it.
no.
I know. I see.
Rap
I
is
know.
a hard. Like I told y'all this a long time ago, and I still believe this now. I think part of the reason why a lot of people don't share our podcast is because we cuss and say bitch and hoe and nigga. and
No,
shit.
that's a big reason.
right. So a lot of people
Bitch,
like
suck
they
my
like
dick.
it and they entertained by it, but they're not gonna share it because of our content.
Yeah, so
Right? So that's just no different than rap. But if we sat up here and, read scriptures and talked hymns and
Well, it'd be like I'm athlete. Everybody would share the same shit we've been saying for 2 years. I ain't done with that.
then
The fuck? We been talking about this shit.
then go turn on. I want to sit on it just because they ain't cussing.
right.
You know what the fuck they talking about, but it's what it is.
Exactly.
You feel me? It's the same thing, but
Bitch, suck my dick.
Fuck you, hoe, shoot you in your face. I said, damn, who?
Fuck it.
Drake. Drake
Man.
did something this week. What did
yeah,
he do?
so had
Top
three,
3 songs.
Top
on
3
Billboard
songs.
three songs he
100.
released at the top of the Billboard.
Didn't fall off like the conversation we had before.
Who
Did
said he
Who said that?
That's silly.
Somebody here said he was falling off.
Who said that?
I think somebody asked a question.
It was the
one
question
I
was
asked,
posed.
is he falling
Question
off?
was posed.
I remember asking it.
I don't know if we ever said falling off, but
I think somebody
we
said, and I want to
I
say it
wanna
was.
say
Nobody's.
I think it was a green shirt.
I don't know. It might have
Nobody
been.
said he was falling off.
I didn't
think
say
it was
falling
green
off.
shirt. I think you said that his best days was behind him. Green shirt.
Yes, that's true.
No, I don't know.
don't
I think
know.
he reopened it.
No, nigga, he's not making another Take Care. He's not making another
Well,
mixtape Drake.
okay,
no,
so when you
his
say-
best times are behind him.
So best times could that be
He's
music?
38 Jordan now.
Music
He
wise?
Jordan with the Wizard.
But
No, he can't be joined with the
Yeah,
Wizards.
he can't be joking.
but is
that
that
man
listen,
still averaged 20.
listen? Is that musically or just successfully? Because
Music.
successfully he's growing.
He's growing. Music.
Okay.
Jay-Z is well past his prime.
Music.
Like, niggas get past their prime. Yeah, music.
Yeah, but a lot of people argue that. Again, I know a lot of seasoned Jay-Z people won't say this, but a lot of new Jay-Z people like myself will say that 444 was the best album that they could digest. From him.
Facts.
Yeah, but you said it. Because you didn't like early Jay-Z.
Right.
It might be good for you, but That was it was cool.
But a lot
It
of
wasn't
people
no
say that
Reasonable
shit.
Doubts. It wasn't no American Gangster. It wasn't no Volume 2. It
For me,
wasn't
it's
no
a-
Blueprint.
For me, it's still Blueprint American Gangster. But 444 did change some things, but
Yeah.
It
it's
did,
still
but
American
I
Gangster
mean,
for me first.
That shit top 5.
I don't know if
Easy.
444 top
But was
five.
it one? Was it one? So is
You say 444 not top 5?
His
it's
catalog.
top 5? Yeah, it
It
ain't one, but it's top 5.
I'm talking about his of Jay-Z's
Yes.
catalog.
Blueprint.
Uh-huh. He not gonna find
American
4
Gangster.
better.
That's 2.
Reasonable Doubt.
I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of that one.
Volume 2.
Hard
Volume
Knock
2 maybe.
Yes. Hard Knock Life. Yes. Blueprint 2. Volume 3. Sean Carter verse. That was the one he had Juvie on. I'm already at 6.
5.
Better than
You
444.
can't put that. I got 2 of them that. Well, it's subjective. So.
I'm still going Blueprint American Gangster. Then maybe 444.
You know what I'm saying? That shit got to be top 5.
But Volume 2.
It's your preference. I ain't
It's,
gonna argue with you.
volume
And
3 wasn't
I
all
keep
that.
saying, man, like
me.
I keep telling y'all, I think Jay-Z top 5, easily rapper, dope lyricist,
Right.
dope music, but I think he's overrated.
Top 2, not 1.
The way, cause like sometimes, soon
So
as if Jay-Z drop a verse on some shit tomorrow, did you hear what he said?
Everybody.
Come
the
on, man.
masses.
I hate
Like,
that.
yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah,
and I don't
but-
agree with that either.
yeah, but they
I don't
be
agree with that
doing that
either.
shit, and
Because
then
some of
they-
that shit just be lazy.
Did you see the microwave heat up the food? Ooh, did y'all hear what he said?
So
God damn, the food. Man, get out of here, man. Get
you
out
made
of
it
here.
make it hot. Here,
I be thinking it's a lot better southern lyricists to me because, and again, I'm not from New York, so I'm not passing judgment on Jay-Z, but I just feel like when I hear some of the southern lyricists talk about the shit that they're talking about, and I know what they're talking about,
Right.
I can visualize that shit, the fucked up house, and
Right.
I know the bushes that they talking about. Like I
Right.
know that shit. That shit, like to me,
see,
right.
even though the words aren't deep and big ass words, that's lyricism.
So
to
do
me.
you think that Drake is getting better musically?
I think yeah.
I think it's still, his.
I think he's
Elite.
still riding.
Y'all think he's on
I don't see a fall
on the incline.
I don't think
I
he's
see-
on the
I
incline.
still-
I think he's
still-
still on the ceiling.
I just
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
hard to argue when this is the first and only time he's ever had the top 3 songs on Billboard that he's
But
Nah,
man,
Now
that's cheating.
That may
too, though.
change because of streaming.
It's
right?
streaming, yeah.
So
As-
streaming
but-
numbers, we're gonna keep seeing the first of everything. Because
why?
It's new.
if
Because it's
Beyonce,
new.
But no,
if
but why?
Beyonce put out a
because they're
3-pack,
constantly listening to it as well.
no man, that
Because
streaming
it's
shit is
new.
different.
Because it's new. Streaming is still new if you
Right.
think about it. Like nigga, you wasn't streaming 12 years ago. You wasn't streaming like that.
You weren't.
All right, so
But-
as people constantly continue to stream and streaming era keeps changing, you're gonna keep seeing new records.
But you've been streaming Drake music for a long time.
But if Drake would have put that out
I'm
in the
talking about
90s,
specifically Drake.
only one of those songs would have been played on the radio.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do.
I don't know
well, in
that.
the 90s, it was a different era, so you can't account for that.
Right. I can
So
say
I'm saying
I
like
can say-
Billboard was like
Like in
those
the
numbers
if,
meant
in
something.
the 90s,
And I'm-
you had to come out, bitch, suck my dick, fuck you, hoe, shoot you in your face.
right, and
If
I'm
you
only
wasn't talking-
and I'm only comparing
If you
Drake.
wasn't talking about that, they weren't gonna play that shit anyway.
And I'm not comparing Drake to the 90s. I'm comparing Drake to Drake.
All right, so
When
so-
he first came out, or a few years later, it was streaming.
all right, so if Beyonce put out 3 songs, is she not gonna do the same thing?
Yeah, more than
It-
likely she will.
I don't know.
If Lil Baby put out 3 songs, he's gonna do the same damn thing that week.
I don't know.
Not even. I ain't even got to go as far as Beyonce. If Jay-Z do it, you can name so many artists that could do that in a week because it's only based
Take
off
your-
that week off streaming.
I'm only gonna base it off what has happened. It's never happened.
never happened.
But
so
that's a cheat code, man.
I don't care, man. You gotta base it off what has happened. Jay-Z hasn't done that. Beyonce hasn't done that. Lil Baby hasn't done that.
And they've been
no
around
one
since
else
streaming services
has
have been
done
in existence.
that, man. So I'm only basing it
How
on
many
what happened.
times you listen to those songs?
Honestly, last night on the way to the Top Golf,
I just said.
Was the latest?
How many times?
a lot. Every day I go to the gym, I'm listening to it. I ain't gonna lie.
It's between that and Benny. It's the only 2 things I've been playing.
So I'm not gonna lie.
And,
Every
and
day
Drake,
since,
what,
since
2
it came
weeks?
out.
That's been 2 weeks now. I've been listening to it since it came out.
So based off what we just said, I ain't gonna base it off what you're solely listening to. I'm just gonna base it off he's the only one who has ever done it. And if Beyonce does it tomorrow, will it happen? I don't know.
Yes, it's definitely.
Is this the first 3-pack to ever come out? Is what I was.
it's
No.
not.
Okay then. So it's the first 3-pack to do that though.
It's the first 3-pack from somebody of that caliber. Yeah. Hell.
I don't know. I really can say I don't know. But It's the only one that's done that. And and I've been listening to it consistently.
Now,
And
mind you, I'm a
good.
Drake fan. Don't make it seem like, because sometimes like what I say on here, it can get misunderstood.
I said that, man. Like in today's time, like it's hard to like. I like Beyonce. I like Rihanna. You can like both of them.
Right.
But if I be like, this is why I like Beyonce more, I'd be like, damn, y'all shitting on Rihanna.
No, motherfucker, you said it like both.
Just because Drake, my second favorite artist, don't be, you know what I'm saying?
Don't mean he
like
bad.
this
Right.
in these times, like, yeah, if
But
he ain't
that-
number one,
And that's
He's
that's
last.
that's one thing that I hate about what go on today. Like you can't criticize something that you don't like it. No, bitch, but I got a critique of it.
Y'all watch Bill Maher this week?
I
Bill
ain't
Maher,
watching it.
yeah, I like him.
Mayor, whatever his name is.
The mayor got
he was actually talking
the
about
mayor
streaming.
of Birmingham.
He was talking about streaming services and how it's working and how it's going. I want to see what y'all think about that. He was basically saying that streaming services are feeling like they need to give more income, money, percentage points to those smaller artists compared to just giving it to the people who people are listening to.
I watched it. It was something like they said 90% of streams go to like 10% of artists, the top 10% of artists. And Bill Maher was like, yeah, music is hard, so people go listen to the good people.
He was basing it basically off of that everybody get a trophy category.
No,
type thing.
fuck that. I think,
And that's where he stood too.
Drake should get a more percentage from Apple than Lil Hoo Hoo. Nobody fucks with Lil Hoo Hoo music.
But in today's times, like with technology the way it is, why can't everybody get their fair share?
He was saying you should get your fair share.
Right, like nigga, you know
But-
exactly how many streams goddamn Lil Hoo Hoo got.
Well, but that was the argument, is that they're giving them 1% of basically all listens, which isn't their listens. It's Drake listens, it's Rihanna listens, it's Beyonce listens.
Right.
They get 1% of this.
This is
and
the
that
most-
ain't-
That ain't right.
This is the most fair music has been ever.
I'm not gonna.
You don't
say,
have to get on radio.
I'm not gonna say that that's the most fair.
When has it ever been more fair than it is now?
It's not as fair as it should be.
Right.
Yeah,
But it maybe is
But the most fair,
Right.
yeah,
It might be
compared to what it used to be.
Yeah. And
I get what you're saying, but I
But
just feel like
also-
it's a lot of little artists still getting squeezed out.
And it might not be King Get right, because a lot of times you hear these older rappers be like, back in the day, budgets was crazy. We have $1
Yeah,
billion
that's
for
what
a
I'm
video.
saying.
Yeah, but
shoot.
those are top 1% of artists.
Honestly, they still doing the same.
I don't
they
agree,
still
'cause-
doing the same shit.
I don't agree, 'cause
Like they still putting the money behind the
bigger artists.
The bigger artists. They still putting all the money. They putting them on the top pages.
Yeah,
they doing
but-
all of that
but-
shit. So
but-
you streaming
But
more.
that's after you get to that status. Nigga, Soulja Boy could have never been Soulja Boy in like the early 90s. He was from fucking Mississippi. He did that shit out the mud on his own.
Yeah,
and then he was the first kind of streaming
and that's
kind of
my
artist.
you're actually
and
kinda,
then he got big.
right. You're coming to my point. He wasn't known. He dropped that shit.
That's
and-
why it's fair now.
No, I think
He didn't have to get signed by Def Jam.
Not, but you just said Drake. Y'all just named all the bigger
Megastars.
artists that's doing that now. Name the little niggas that's doing it.
Lil Baby, he got it out.
He's
the
not a
mud.
little nigga.
No, he started off. He was just around some niggas. And he just
Everybody
started
started
rapping.
off at some point.
I mean, you gotta.
You gotta start.
This my first song. Bitch, suck my dick. Fuck you, hoe. 966 million streams. Goddamn.
Hell,
The name of this episode is "Bitch Suck My Dick."
no, it's not.
I know.
But
They gonna kick that bitch off of Apple.
I mean, like live mixtapes and my
Hey, we'll
mixtape.
get a record. The first single to ever get kicked off of Apple.
It's fair.
But live mixtapes and my mixtapes, like and SoundCloud produced so many artists, and they just got with a label later. But back in the day, you had to get signed by a major label,
No, you didn't.
or at least a
Master
smaller
P sold
label.
that shit out the trunk.
I said at least a smaller label. You
Can-
still had to get signed by No Limit.
Nigga, that's a small.
Was Soulja Boy with somebody though? I'm not gonna
Stacks
sit
on
here
deck.
and
You
say
always-
he wasn't with anybody.
Listen, man, you always
Now
get
he want
signed.
me to tell him who Soulja Boy.
I mean, I'm just saying because
I know.
you're sitting here making the argument
Stacks
that
on
you have.
deck. That who
But
was signed.
hold on. Are you not sitting here making the argument that you have to be signed to somebody, at least somebody small, and you don't know that Soulja Boy was signed to somebody or not?
No. Once to become like a mega star,
So he was signed to somebody, right? There you go. He was signed to College Park and Hip Hop. That debunks your whatever.
after he bumped his shit up all on his own.
Well, I'll be real. The first time I remember him, I think he was with College Park. I think.
No, like he was
the
in
kiss me through the
Mississippi
phone, the
putting this
you.
shit on YouTube.
That's when he got with Kylie
I
Park.
just can't wait till
that's when you
Soulja Boy, you.
I
he
just
went
can't
with
wait
him.
till the day, whether it's podcasting, whether it's music, whether it's whatever. I can't wait till the day that the gimmicks and bullshit get taken out. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, but
Right.
I can't wait till that day that you're gonna get paid based on your quality.
Because
Not
clearly
the tricks.
it's just a popularity contest. Because I'm telling you, like you can't tell me another. And I'm just gonna be honest. Fuck that shit. And I'm gonna pop my shit right here. You can't tell me somebody else is doing what we're doing consistently week to week.
I can't. Nah, I'm bullshit.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like our content is just as better as the other podcasts. And I ain't finna name drop. You line it up. We got 124 episodes at this point. Line our shit up against theirs and see what happened.
Let them know,
What you come up
Todd.
with.
Let them niggas know, Todd.
I'm just gonna be
I
honest.
agree, pop it.
niggas
Don't mind me, I'm just popping my shit.
That's it.
I'm with you.
I always say, nigga, you don't like me. When you start liking girls. When you start liking women. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, cuz. What y'all brackets looking like though?
I'm still in there, baby. I'm still in there.
I got potential.
To do what?
Jack had texted me earlier. I guess the first game they lost, that Loyola Chicago beat.
I'm about to
Illinois. Yeah, they beat Illinois.
They beat
won.
Illinois. Okay.
But Illinois is my final.
Oh, that's why he'll text me, because his dumb ass picked Illinois to win it all.
Him and Jermaine.
Yeah, dummy.
Illinois, my final four.
I don't know. I think
Not no more.
the final four out of there, Jack.
Y'all
look
talking
decent, I
about your
think.
bracket, goddamn. This weight room situation.
Ooh.
The NCAA made a huge mistake.
Big
Uh,
mistake.
For people who didn't see it, they showed pictures all on the internet of the men's weight room versus what it was the women's weight room had. I don't know who you is. Red button. Okay, get out my phone.
Out of there.
But they showed different disparities in the weight room. I know y'all all seen the pictures here, but I just want to talk about it and get y'all fresh opinions about how y'all felt, and what y'all thoughts is about how the NCAA handled it and where y'all at with it.
That was terrible. That shit was worse than those weight rooms in the little small motels. For real, like
That's what it reminded you of, that little motel.
You just got
Man,
the
they
one
had
little
some
rack
shit
with
you
some
can
dumb-
order off
Yeah, some
Amazon.
curl ball.
for
Them
$38.
aerobic weights.
Then nigga spend $1 million on the men's weight room and $38 on the women's. Come on now.
My nigga, it wasn't even just that. Did you see the food?
The food. They
Nice
gave
food.
They gave the girls like TV dinners.
What's the reasoning for that?
Salisbury
Why is that-
steaks.
Why you got to be that stupid to not know that this would happen?
I
from
don't,
that?
and we talk about this week after week from all these different brands and these companies. How dumb can you be? Who are these people that y'all paying all of this money to be in these positions that drop the ball on this shit? I could have told you that.
Right.
Why aren't you hiring people like myself, goddamn it? Because if I'm working where I work, I need to be working where y'all. Because I knew that I
And-
could have told you.
And why do
this
you
is
think,
dumb?
Why do you think these 19, 20-year-old women was not gonna put this shit on social media?
Not only that, there has to be a woman there on that board at the NCAA to have spoken up and said, "Oh, this bullshit."
It doesn't even.
It has to be
It
a
should have
woman.
been.
No, it has
should
to
have
be
been
a
a man.
woman.
It should have been a man there saying that too.
Men are dumb.
Whoever.
But any organization that's void of a
No.
woman like that is
That's
corrupt.
for-
No.
Right.
You got to take that back because I think one of the persons who made a statement who was over that shit was a woman who played
They
college
made her
basketball.
make that statement.
It-
I think they made
whether
her
she
make
made it or not, I'm gonna judge her off it because she made the motherfucker.
Emmett, what's his ass name?
Some Emmett.
Emmett, yeah. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, 'cause
fine.
he
Hearing
been
from
ducking
him.
it.
Mark
But
Emmert.
the lady who
Mark
spoke
Emmert.
out said that she
Yeah, I
dropped
saw
the
that.
ball on that shit.
They made her fall on the
Fine,
ball.
but I'm gonna judge it off of that because I don't
Exactly.
know that they.
So I
made
go
her
back
do
to
that.
my point. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. It just has to be somebody
that's just
smart
common
enough
sense.
know that.
Yeah.
Come on now. Me and my wife go work out in the same gym.
Yep.
We use the same equipment.
Same
We do
equipment.
the same workouts. Why would
They
I
should have
just give
said,
her the-
hey, men's team A, you got from 12 to 1. Women's team A, you got from 1 to
Or
2.
just
give them the same
Give
shit
them
like
the
you.
same
everything
fucking-
in it. Hey, everything in this room, do it in that room.
Or just do exactly what the fuck you did once the shit got out. It went out and a day
tried
later
to-
they
they
got a
tried
big
to issue an
massive room.
apology.
Because you ain't paying none
They got
of
a big
them,
massive
so.
room now.
They tried to come out and
room
issue an apology, but to me, the damage is done.
Yeah,
it already
right,
shows
damage
your
control.
mindset and your thought process behind
And
what you
it's
was doing.
crazy because, to tell you the truth, this is going to be one of the better women tournaments. 'Cause,
Facts.
in the past, it used to be like
UConn.
UConn gonna win.
UConn.
Oh, Tennessee gonna win.
They coach out for the first 2 games too. UConn.
Yeah, I saw that.
Damn.
His name. Amiata,
Gino,
Ariana.
Ariana.
Body Yadi.
Yeah.
Gino.
But this year's gonna be dope because it's like 4 or 5 really good teams. So I ain't gonna watch the first round.
I know I'm gonna watch about the Sweet 16.
I'm gonna watch about the Sweet 16 on, and normally I don't. And I'm just being honest because a lot of times that shit already be blowouts and set in stone.
UConn up by 40.
Yeah, but this gonna be a dope women's year. And with everything going on, equality and all this stuff, like, that's just stupid.
Somebody had to be.
And especially with the
This is,
shit.
I mean, that actually was a federal, like, they committed a federal crime because that goes against Title IX.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
treating the
UAB
men-
had to have women's track
many men.
and swimming, and because it's supposed to match. It's supposed to be equal. So, yeah, somebody need to go to jail.
Y'all got another lawsuit. Not jail, but
Lock all their asses up.
right. It need to be something, but
Press
not jail.
everything.
Tell them about the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Shoot him in the back.
Did y'all see the HBCU showcase?
God damn, he loves stealing my shit.
Bring it on. Do it first.
He don't bring them up. After you say that's my topic.
My shit, goddamn.
Black College Football Hall of Fame announces a bowl game to showcase the top HBCU draft picks and eligibility players beginning in 2022.
Dope. And that's good.
Super
That's
Super
needed.
fucking dope.
That's good and that's needed, and I like it.
I saw it and I thought that was dope. That's something that's needed. I wanted to say gonna bring the bands though.
Yeah.
They better.
That's a big part of
But
black
who?
college football.
All of them, all-star band, goddamn. Just like it's an all-star game, have an all-star band.
Nah, they compete too much to do that.
I
They
think
ain't gonna
that
do
shit is dope though.
But I think it's dope because y'all running. Well, I'm gonna shit on Alabama State later, but I'm gonna give them their flowers now. Y'all running back dope, and y'all got like 4 freshman linemen and 1 sophomore. So they gonna be good.
And I saw y'all Petty was on level 10 too.
Oh, Alabama State is big trash. They so trash.
Why? That's what you do. That's the whole
No. First of all, y'all shitted on Deion. Deion was the only reason why y'all motherfuckers is on ESPN too. Because y'all ain't never been on ESPN. Y'all ain't never been on ESPN too.
I disagree.
Pull it up.
Okay, I put it up.
They don't even
Keep
show the
going.
classic on BET no more.
They don't.
And that's
Keep going.
the only game the Sweat got. So he gonna bring y'all all this money. Y'all put my man in a pearl. With a perm. I'm sorry. On the big
That's an
screen.
actual picture.
He
You do know
did that
right?
himself.
So you ain't have the. It wasn't about him.
You do know the
Then-
Bayou Classic is nationally televised on NBC, right? So that's a SWAT game.
I said ESPN.
Keep going.
ESPN.
Keep. Let's go. Just
Keep going.
go ahead.
Y'all didn't allow Jackson State the tickets, so it was no Jackson State tickets. So no Jackson State fans. Oh, you just gonna that?
I didn't know that. I'm not on the board of trustees. I can't
Yeah,
determine
Deion
that.
said
Yeah,
that.
Deion said
Is that trash or not trash?
It's it's trash if
that's
you're.
trash. I
It's
don't
trash
think
if you're
that's
selling tickets or giving other schools tickets.
Right.
Now, one thing I did want to ask who then stop when y'all came in on the Saturday
Night
game.
before.
The day before we
The
go.
day
We
before.
always
You
visit.
always get that.
We always because and our shit.
And I was wondering,
our shit already be there set up. So they
I was
really
wondering
probably
if
like
Deion,
2 days before.
I was wondering if Deion like was having trouble with that because like maybe he was used to a certain kind of. I don't know how it go. Somebody else who played swag ball had to tell me. But our shit like we used to pack it up after that Wednesday practice. We packed the shoulder pads and all that shit up because on Thursday they start
Somebody
moving
come and
that
get
shit
your
over
shit,
there.
right.
And by the time we get there on Friday, our
already
shit
there.
already in our lockers
Already set
Okay.
up.
at that stadium.
Now,
So we do a walkthrough and the shit already kind of set out.
And
y'all
they-
knew what I was saying, but for the listeners, they wasn't able to pack
Into
put
that
their stuff
morning.
into the Saturday morning, the day of the game.
That's a lot of players.
is.
That's 60, 70, 80 players who helmets, who shoulder players, who gloves, who cleats and shit you got to get in place, and then you got to get players taped up. You got to it make a little difference. I don't like it. To me, if I'm Deion,
I don't bring it up.
I don't bring that up.
I was gonna say that.
Ultimately,
but-
I'm still just playing the game.
But anything that I've seen from Deion, he's trying to change the culture.
Right.
Can't
And
do
so
that.
when you're trying to change the culture and you're trying to change the narrative of what go on there, you probably do have to bring up some of the shit that's toxic.
some of the wrong shit.
Yeah.
But don't try to embarrass my man, because when Sweat get a TV contract with ESPN, who you think did that?
Damn.
But so don't try to embarrass my man.
But when you say embarrass him, like,
you mean?
I'm not supposed to kiss his ass either.
Right.
Like,
You ain't gotta kiss his ass,
they strapping him up like I am.
yeah.
Man, I've never seen another coach posted on the scoreboard ever in a Sweat game ever. You can't think of no other time this shit has ever been
How many times
done.
have you been to a Sweat game?
How many games
It
have you
probably
been
has
to?
happened. You just hadn't seen it.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Okay, so that never happens. Exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that suck ass shit.
Man, that's whole versus
What I say to help Todd out is a different era.
and not even
Instagram
that,
and
bruh.
pictures and
Social
stuff is
media.
different. Like you got.
So
the
you've
Michael
never
Jordan
seen
crying
nothing
face.
disrespectful done for the visiting.
I've never seen a coach be put on the scoreboard before. Picture be put on the scoreboard.
I mean, I can see, like, if I'm playing North Carolina and I blow them out, I'm gonna put the Michael Jordan crying face. You know who I'm talking to?
Right.
It's the new era. That's what I'm saying.
That's
When them
not-
niggas on
but
TV,
that ain't
they
Ron
do this here.
Williams, You know what I'm saying?
that?
That
Just saying
ain't
it's
Coach K.
I'm just saying this.
Like I do think not just this situation, but maybe Dion is crying, or maybe he's just letting it be known what's going on.
I think.
But you don't do that. It's
I
about
think my
the
thing
kids.
that I saw, it was a lot of people excited and happy to see Dion lose. God damn.
I did see that too.
Them niggas was
was
like,
great.
yeah, Dion did. Like, God damn. Like,
I want to see my
He's
man
doing
fail.
something good for y'all.
That's what we do though.
But see, but
Unfortunately,
it was exciting for everybody. And then
I'm
now
not
it's
finna go all into that shit. Them nigga lost the football game. I'm not thinking about, he killing the black culture with that dumb shit. No, he lost the football game.
That
Yeah,
he did.
ain't nobody say nothing about when he blew that fucking first team out like 63-0.
Yep.
He ain't put that coach on the screen.
He didn't have to. They already embarrassed him 63-0.
Maybe you, but nobody else in this room can even name Alabama State fucking coach.
What does that have to do
Or
with anything?
any coach in the SWAC
Dion
besides
lost,
Dion.
and that's it. They lost the football game. I'm not saying Jackson State ain't shit.
Dion is
I'm
the
not saying
reason.
what Dion ain't doing
is the
ain't
reason
good.
niggas was
I'm not-
watching. Don't show him up like that. What did Dion do to
Again,
y'all?
were you supposed to kiss his ass because you beat him?
You ain't got to kiss his ass. You ain't got to try to shit on him.
All right. So never mind the fact Dion picked you off. He dancing and prancing all in the end zone. That was cool.
That's on the field. He's a player. You don't see the difference in that?
Again, he get to do
What
it,
did
but
Dion
nobody else
do
can
you?
do it.
Besides put you on E ESPN.
No.
Honestly, I think that if I'm Dion,
It's motivation.
To be honest, transparent, I think it was kind of like, I ain't really like how he reacted to it.
yeah. Don't react. To
Like,
that,
nigga,
man.
they put you on the jumbotron, nigga. You know what's up, right?
You put that on you.
Like, nigga,
you put
you're
that on the sign
Dion.
in your
You're
locker
Dion
room.
Sanders. You're prime time.
Right.
Show me the money. Must be the money.
I'm sure
you
you
know
got it.
what you are, nigga. So when you lose, you know what they finna do to you. You know that. Now, the part about him talking about them not letting them get access and all that, cool. You could, if that's what you do, talk about it, because I think he's trying to change the culture. But the fact of, I saw the picture, I wasn't that pleased. Nigga, fuck off. Nigga, you know what they doing with you. You know what they gonna do with you. And everybody in the sweat gonna do that to you.
Nigga played at a high level on every goddamn platform he was on, from high school to collegiate to the fucking Cowboys and the 49ers. You mean to tell me he didn't get heckled none of his career?
Right.
It's Deion
That
Sanders.
come with it.
That's
Hey,
Hell,
right.
nigga, I got heckled. Hey, you
Hey, hey, when they blow y'all niggas out 52-0 next year, don't
It didn't
say
happen
shit.
yesterday, and that's all I care about. Shout out to them Hornets from Alabama State, 35-28, man.
I got two things to say. Dion, stop crying about that, and Alabama State show more class though, because that is class. It's like holding them kids out there and shit like that.
Hey, guys,
That's just
again,
my opinion.
Nigga, you stood at a gate calling me bums, man. Like,
So?
No. I ain't talking about the fan.
He's a fan.
I'm a fan. I'm
I
talking
get
about
it, but I'm just saying, like,
I get that. Like I could separate the two.
Yeah.
I did that as a fan. Yes.
Okay,
As a
okay,
fan.
cool.
You ain't called
so you didn't, but you didn't have no class.
But no. I'm saying if I was the UAB the school, I'm gonna let these kids in the locker room on time. But I want
Well,
my
right.
But I do want my fans to call them bums.
I said that
I
at
want
the
my
beginning.
fans call them bums, fans.
I said that at the beginning. But I know you, and I know you've been there. You know the heckling that comes in.
I ain't talking about nothing about
And
that's,
also-
and that's,
Right.
but that's also why
right.
I said I like the picture.
Right,
I said
right.
that.
And
I
also,
like the picture.
and
I
also
said that.
during that game, the other team got to have fans there. Jackson State ain't far from us.
Yeah, you still talking about that. But as a football coach, I don't give a fuck if
about
you
the
don't let my
fans.
fans come in. I'm coming to beat your ass.
I don't remember too many UAB fans at Tennessee or South Carolina.
I mean,
they was there, but
I mean, they got
it
fans.
don't really matter.
I was there.
I'm gonna say they went, but it really in South Carolina.
No, they had a lot.
It didn't matter.
They had
the opportunity.
but I guess what I'm
No effect
what
on
I'm
the
saying,
game, though.
whether it's fans or no fans, we talked about that in basketball when they couldn't have fans. Your objective is to go out there and embarrass the other team.
Now, mind you, they got handed a well-whooped ass because that quarterback is trash.
Right, let's just talk about the real problem.
For who?
Quarterback ass.
Jackson State.
Yeah, that man, what you say he couldn't do?
He couldn't throw the trash away. That nigga, golly.
Nah, it was some questionable flags.
At the end, it
oh
was.
my God.
They
But
was
that
doing
was on
makeup
both
stuff.
sides.
On both sides.
On both sides.
Yeah, them refs did
Oh
some
my
crazy
God,
shit.
man. Get out the game.
And
Yo,
all
they
shout
ain't
out to
coming to
Alabama
watch
State
that.
on the win.
Right.
Shout out to Dion because I like the culture, the way he changing it. They did articles all this week about the shit that he's doing, not only on the football field. He's vouching for the soccer field. He's saying that the soccer girls don't have adequate. We talked about the weight room in the NCAA. Dion was vouching, saying that he would put his own money up to make sure that the soccer got an adequate field. He's making sure that his boys get in the community. We saw videos that he had his players doing media training
Right.
and making sure that they learn what they supposed to learn, especially the ones that's in communications.
Right.
He's been in media for the longest. So it's the thing that I think that I like most about what it is that Dion's doing, and that's changing the culture. So besides just football, which, of course, you got to win when you get on the field, but besides that, he is changing the culture there.
He
job,
just,
man.
he just got to get him a defensive coordinator in there. Like
Well,
Ryan
we saying
say,
that now, but
that shit was Swiss cheese.
yeah, we
It's
saying
his
that
first
now,
year.
but that
It's
was the
his
first
year.
game. Like it's
And then they
spring,
were like,
his first year.
Ranked
He don't have all
21st
his
in the
players
nation.
in there, so
right.
yeah.
And he just had a hell of a recruit.
No,
class.
not making excuses.
Right.
But like
It's gonna be
it's
something
one
to
of them
see
things.
next year.
What Ryan was saying is one of them things. Like nigga, you saying that now because they lost. You was waiting on them to lose so you could say what you just said.
Right.
However, they lost. Whether it was getting the ball ran on them or getting 900 yards of passing,
Right.
you was gonna find something to say.
I'm not gonna lie though. I haven't been the biggest fan of SWAC football, but that shit was entertaining as fuck. I was glued to it to the last second. It was a dope brand of football. I like to see the running back. What class he is? Do you know, Todd?
Ezra Gray, I think he's a senior this year.
Damn. But he was dope.
He been balling too.
Alabama State line being that young and being that good,
Right.
that's dope. I'd like to see what a SWAC at. And is FAMU coming next year? Would they be there in the fall?
Yeah, they'll be
In the
there
fall.
fall.
So
Swag
that's
and
going to be
Bethune,
either
right?
That
dope.
shit gonna be swacking Bethune. I mean, fam in Bethune.
Y'all want to talk anything about the Deshaun Watson shit, or y'all want to wait for more to come out?
I'll wait.
It's a tough
It's
one.
tough, man.
Right.
I'll say this. You know, I'm not gonna
It's
I'm
it's
never
official
gonna
stuff.
say that, some people are,
Line.
making stuff up or lying or things like that. I'm never gonna say that because I don't know. I'm not there, so
Huge
we'll wait on that.
huge
We'll
coincidence.
wait on that. But it's a huge coincidence that how all of this stuff is kind of lining up.
And what
Let's
we mean
just
by
see.
lining up is he's going through some cases with some women. There's about 9 total women filing some cases about it right now.
Same lawyer.
It happens at a time when him as a black man, black quarterback is speaking out about his organization, not wanting to be there and wanting to get out.
And wanting a black, they all came from him wanting a
black coach.
Right. Yeah.
Right. He's not necessarily wanting, but saying why you didn't even give these guys an opportunity to
Right.
get the job. So this is all coming
And
out.
demanding the trade.
And he's
And
demanding the
demanding
trade.
the
He's
trade.
demanding the trade, and he wants to get away. So it's a coincidence that this is coming out at this point and not when it happened. But also, I hate doing that because I don't want to call these women liars or saying that they're telling stories. It's a tough situation to be in from him and the organization, which then you also got to double back with the organization part of it and be like, why would they do that if they would have the opportunity to trade him because they're actually losing out with all of this going on? So then also you can say that they're doing it just to hurt him. And they don't care about the trade. They don't care about the money. They don't
It's
care
tough,
about
man.
any.
It's just
so
tough.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of
tough
shit.
because, I saw something where they were saying, well, what if Deshaun is doing this to lower his shit to go to a contender that can afford him?
I don't think that helps him. Though.
I don't think that helps him.
This
but,
actually blackballs him all the way.
but,
a whole
but
lot.
nah, he too good. You,
No, you ain't too good. For
Nah, you
10
never
cases.
too good to be blackballed.
10 cases as a black
Like-
man. Kaepernick.
Like we've
you know,
seen good
Kaepernick wasn't good.
I don't agree
Yeah, I
with
keep
that.
saying
He
that.
just went to the
Kaepernick
Super Bowl.
wasn't good.
He wasn't horrible either.
He wasn't Deshaun
He was
Watson.
okay.
He wasn't Deshaun
Yeah, and
Watson.
we've seen okay. We've seen Jay Cutler goddamn steal money for years. Nigga, don't tell me about
That's
just
true.
okay.
Ryan
right,
Fitzpatrick
yeah.
just got a job.
Yeah,
Well,
we,
goddamn,
we watching Fitzpatrick been all over
Nathan
the fucking
Peterman.
league.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Don't do them like that.
But I'm saying to be fully blackballed, you have to be like Deshaun Watson can't be blackballed. Somebody picking him up.
I disagree with that.
I disagree.
He's going to be somebody starting quarterback.
When
next
you
year.
We
blackballed,
shall
you
see.
blackballed.
We
I
shall
think
see.
he will be, but I'm not going to say he's beyond being blackballed
Right.
either. So I think he's going to be somewhere. I think he's going to start. I
but,
hope he does.
But besides that, as of right now, from the limited knowledge I know of about this, it seems like on some shut up and dribble type shit. You talked out, here go your whooping.
Put you back in line.
And the reason,
Nigga.
the reason that's being said is because all of these women are represented by one lawyer who's okay and cool with the Texans owner, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So we'll see how all
we'll
that
see
shit
how that play out. Y'all seen the comments recently by Dame Lillard?
about it?
Post game comments about basically working your fucking ass off to be where you are. And
What was the
What
problem?
was the
with that?
problem with it? though?
well, it wasn't a problem. He was basically saying, like, you know how we were talking about the rankings and the ESPN rankings behind your name and the stars behind your name as a high school recruit.
He didn't have.
He
any
didn't
of
have
those.
that.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, you know,
He worked
he was
to
an
get where he
unknown player, not had the lights, and you know what I'm saying, everybody's shining down on him, telling him how good he was. He just shut up and did the work. And he's the Dame Lillard that you see today.
And what's the
And there's a
comments?
lot of superstars that's like that if you look at the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
His teammate, CJ McCollum,
Same way.
Steph.
It's gonna always be
Same
that.
way.
You know what I'm saying? So all of the work,
Nigga, Steph was so live in
To
college.
be
What
honest,
you talking about?
to be honest, like we
he
looked
didn't
at the
have
stars.
all them stars behind him.
Listen.
That's
To
what
be
I'm
honest,
saying.
when we looked at the stars, majority
Because
of
his
the
dad
niggas
didn't
in
let
the
him
NBA,
play AAU.
majority of the niggas in the NBA are like that, and we looked
Right.
at that in college and in the NFL. Majority
Right.
of niggas are not all of
Yeah,
these
it
stars.
just go back to everything we ever said. Like, you know, stars don't mean much.
But what was the problem with the comments?
No, it wasn't a problem with the comments. I'm saying, do you have
I
like,
thought
But man, this my thing with Dame because he chose to stay in Portland, which is Portland. Like they ain't giving you no help. You ain't going to the finals or no shit. You got to do everything by your goddamn self.
what it,
Is that kind of his decision that he made and he need to stick with it?
well, see, that's the thing, man. Like,
I'm confused.
You're not
elected
gonna
to
be
stay
on
there.
TV.
I'm
every
lost.
day.
so confused. Like
Like, what that got to
had-
do with?
Well, I think Dame was saying like, all right, well, I'm doing well. Not just this, but he has an issue with like, I'm
Is he
not
complaining
getting
about? Is he complaining?
notoriety that I should get for the caliber of player that I am. And I get that, but you kind of lost in Portland.
Well, he said, I know what it's like to be the unknown and to not have the lights on you and want to be seen on the, you know, big school scholarship level. But I was behind the scenes doing the work. So basically, while all of these people are getting the accolades and the 5 stars behind their name, he was one of the ones that didn't get that. But he's Dame Lillard, the $100 million man in Portland. Now, I hear what you're saying as far as like, you know what I'm saying, he may not win a championship or whatever. Maybe he does. But he's building
He's not.
something in Portland with him and C.J. McCullough. He's not running to the Brooklyn Nets.
To me, this
I
He's not
respect
running
that.
to the Lakers.
it goes back to our
Dame
earlier.
is one of my favorite players in the league because of
Right.
that. But you got to know what comes with that.
But his message was simply,
That's what
do
I
the
want.
work. What are you doing when nobody's watching? That's
me,
the message.
That's dope.
And the being important part goes back to our early friend
Right.
early friend conversation we was having. He's cool with his friend circle, which is Portland, and you know sometimes that's all it is.
But I mean, but also the only thing with that, don't act like just because LeBron was the #1 rated player, like he ain't doing just as much or more than you in the gym behind closed doors too.
But how many of those?
Just because you got them stars don't just get you into the league.
Don't omit the work.
But, I mean, there was a time where you felt like, you know, 5-star recruits were.
No, 5-star recruits still putting in crazy amounts of time. That's how they became a 5-star and stayed one.
But he was
Not
just speaking
necessarily.
to, he was just
If
speaking
anything,
to-
a 5-star will hurt you because you think, oh, I'm a 5-star, I can slack off now.
This is very true. And that's the
And
thing.
that's what happened to a lot of 5-stars.
So it's
I
a
think
fact.
a lot of 5 stars. I think I be thinking it's the opposite. I think a lot of 5 stars played off talent, and that talent got them the notoriety and the things that they got, but they didn't work past that.
Talent. I mean, y'all know talent will get you somewhere in high school, maybe through college. But then once you get to somewhere as talented, people as talented as you, and you not working,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna stay there long.
Those are facts.
So I get it, but
Work, man.
yeah.
basically.
Stop with
another
all this
story.
crying, baby.
Whether
ass
you want to be
episode.
5-star,
Dame gonna beat you up.
notoriety, all that shit, you got to work.
You got another fight.
But I was saying he
I
wasn't
fucked Dame up.
He's 6'4" though.
Good.
from Oakland. He might
The
have
true
them
6'4".
Oakland, right?
That nigga like he 6'1".
He might
about 6'3".
He might be
6'2".
fake 6'5", which means he's true 6'4".
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy, some bitch.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
What stupid we got?
Should have been the NCAA.
I don't know, but I was just about to say I never really do this, but let's just carry it across. It was a story that we talked about earlier with the NCAA. For the fact that you dumb motherfuckers, the NCAA, whoever is in charge and whoever is the leadership, bring y'all dumb ass into the principal's office.
Now sit your dumb asses down.
Man, y'all are a billion-dollar organization. How y'all didn't catch that?
Whoever
$40.
thought it was a bright idea to have two separate weight rooms, one featuring the Royal
Everything.
Kingdom and one
A hut.
featuring the fucking
One is Zamunda,
the
one
porta
is the hut.
potty.
Goddamn TP.
You are the dumb of the week. And I mean, like, how, like Can't Get Right just said, how fucking dumb can you be? I don't think it gets much more dumber than that. You're a
can't.
billion-dollar enterprise. You got men and women's sports. You yourself regulate rules on men and women's sports. And you create a weight room where the men weight room looks like gold and fucking the women's weight room look like rusty.
Who was the person that
steel.
They
said
had six dumbbells.
Who
in
was the
that
person that said this is enough?
This is enough.
Six dumbbells.
All they gonna do is a couple of
This
curls.
is it.
I want to meet you. I want to meet you, and I want you to come on here. Call us. We'll call you. We'll talk to you. We'll
Right,
give you a
but
chat.
But the
We'll tell
crazy
you
thing, not just the weight room, everything was
Right, the
bad.
food,
the weight
the
room was
fucking-
bad. The food. Did y'all see what
The
the men
sponsorship
got for
shit, right,
prizes
right, yeah, like-
compared to what the women got?
Them niggas got like some goddamn.
The women
lanyards.
got like a towel and a scrunchie. First of all, giving women a scrunchie, I think
That's nuts.
that's nuts. But why the fuck would you do that? If they need a scrunchie, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it with them. But why would you get them a scrunchie? Compared to men got all this other shit in their packages. That was just come on, bruh.
Big dummies.
Read the room. Like
You ain't even got to read the room, my nigga. They
even I got more sense than
listen.
That's what I'm
They're
saying. Y'all have
making.
rule.
Do you? Man, they're making millions
Yeah,
of dollars
yeah.
off the women's NCAA tournament as well. It's not like they're not
Now,
collecting
mind
coins
you-
off their shit.
Now, mind you, it's not the same, but they still should be treated the
It's
same.
billions versus millions.
I mean-
You're still capitalizing off of that.
Okay, they
You're
don't
not
have
allowed-
to have a 20,000 square foot gym. Give them 15,000 square feet. Give them. Give
I
them
ain't
some,
even finna say
don't
that.
give them. I mean, I'm just.
The only thing I can understand the difference
Give
is
'em
maybe
equal.
the prizes because the prizes come
It's based off
upon-
income
Right,
and
based
money.
off
Right, how much
It-
revenue is being
Right.
generated. I can understand the prizes, but the weight room shit, that's just fucking
just-
dumb.
right.
The food, that's fucking dumb.
Right.
And for that,
Y'all
NCAA
had them girls eating Salisbury steaks.
and for that,
TV dinner.
NCAA, y'all are the dummy of the week.
Dumb, some
Dumb
bitch
ass,
ass
stupid ass. And that's why leagues like the other little shit that Can't Get Right said ain't gonna work.
Barstool, yo.
That's why them people are getting a little opportunity.
That's why y'all ain't seen another topic about that shit.
They
You
were
ain't
talking
gonna
about
see
it this
another
week.
one. No, they wasn't.
Yes, they were.
Hey, serious note. Stop Asian hate, though, man. That's crazy, man. All of that shit that's going on,
Right.
and we know what happened in Atlanta. It's going on in multiple places. Stop all hate, but right
That's
now,
what I meant to
I'm not
say.
gonna be one of those all lives matter people either. Stop Asian hate, man.
It's a little tough for me because it's bad that I kind of see hate as being normal because I'm a black person. You see people hate us all the time. So it just seems to be normal. But the one thing I hated about that was when you say somebody, all right, so say you have a bad day, you get pulled over. You still got to make the cop feel comfortable. You still got to go home, make sure your wife's straight. Make
Gotta
sure
erase my bad day.
home straight. But a bad day for a white person, they get to shoot 7 goddamn spars up. And then the sheriff say, oh, he was just having a bad day. Or he was a sex addict. The fuck that got to do with anything? He's a white fucking terrorist. And it need to be said, terrorist kills 8 people. You go to 5, 6 different spars? No, that's not a bad day. You're a fucking terrorist.
Yeah.
Something got to be done about these white people.
I gotta just
hard to
second that
follow
shit.
that
Like you can't follow that shit.
hard
Like
to
that shit is
leave it
spot
like it
on,
is.
bro. Like you can't really say, you know.
And when I say white people, I'm talking about white people that are doing this stuff. White people that are rushing the goddamn Capitol. White people that are going into churches, killing black people. White people that are going to spas, killing Asian people.
Right.
Yeah.
Killing kids in schools.
Right.
Like, no, you're a fucking terrorist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why can't we just say, why CNN, why Fox News, why you ain't saying this?
Yeah, that shit blew my mind when
That's
The
why
fuck
he
him
having
being a
bad day.
sex addict got to do anything?
He having a bad day though.
That's why we
figure
Nigga,
that shit-
Pornhub is free.
I
I
was
didn't
trying
even know
to
they
figure
said
that-
the sex.
I
addict.
think all niggas sex addicts. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody like sex.
I like the crush. Goddamn. It might not be no every night, but you know, like
Well,
I like
before-
the crush.
before the age of
goddamn.
25,
I'm
everybody
addicted
was
to.
sex
I'm addicted to the shit. If you took it away off the face of the planet, I would
be
be pretty
sad.
sad.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they was trying to correlate like him going to the massage parlors and maybe
I don't
getting a happy
understand it.
ending. I don't know where the sex
Bro,
part.
there's no,
No,
reason
nobody
behind that
understand
shit. We're not even trying to understand it. The mere fact that you put out there that he's having a bad day, nigga.
Yeah, he had a
You know
bad
how many
day, and that's
bad
what he
days
chose
we
to do.
had
Shut
that
up.
we elected not to fucking go in somewhere and shoot up a place? Like that's a fucking choice.
Or do
that you
anything
made.
illegal.
Nigga, I done had a bad day. Wanted to slap my manager's head off. Goddamn.
Hey,
Like, but
you
I
go
didn't
home
do it.
and
I'm
have
gonna
a
do
drink
it.
and goddamn wake up in the morning.
So that
The,
shit is
the just
inexcusable.
audacity of
Right.
that these nigga just because you couldn't get fucked on your own, you think you gotta shoot people?
Yeah, that shit trash.
Nigga, get some game.
But yeah.
You should drop a
Stop
a
Asian
book
hate,
or
man.
even-
Stop hate
Any
always.
Teach
any
the
other
community how to
news or
play the game.
information that we forgot to add on for this week?
Hell yeah, man. Two things. One, Benny the Butcher album. Go listen to that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
We
is
didn't even talk
jamming.
about that.
And Brun. Brun has become a partner with the Fenway
Oh
Sports
yeah,
Group.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
he
a part
owns
owner
Boston.
of the
That is
Boston
dope.
Red Sox.
Shout out to Brun on
Shout
that,
out
man.
Brun.
That was dope.
That boy out. He got it. He gonna keep himself. You know what I'm saying? In his
He gonna
news.
keep. He gonna stay in the mix.
Yeah.
Don't forget Content Factory.
Hey.
Go follow that shit.
Hey.
Content Factory B Ham on Instagram. Content Factory. What is it? B on Twitter. Yeah, go follow that, man. Podcast recording studio, photography studio is coming out. You're going to see the pictures, videos coming up sooner than later. And on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we said,
Whoa. It's your birthday, bitch.
Happy birthday.
Take a
the
shot.
Oh yeah, we got
Take
to
a
shot.
shot.
nigga,
Shot.
I got a shot in this bitch. Here we go. G Code live by, die by that. Please smell it. Ain't terrified from nothing. I'm young, wild, crazy, and disgusted. Believe that.
Believe that.
We'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
You bitch, you. Happy birthday.
That was
To the murder.